funny at the same time. It was a good
Exactly.
match. It was a good match. They cooked it up. They cooked it up. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the episode of the No Name Wrestling Podcast. Man, we in the cut. We back. We're 17 minutes late today, so we're usually a little late, but we try to be a little bit on time. But today we're going to be doing something that we did do a recap show already. So this is the second recap show we're going to be doing. We did one of Crown Jewel 2018. Today we're going to be doing one of Survivor Series 05, since we got Survivor Series coming up the following this next Sunday coming up and everything. Do a little recap of the past Survivor Series, one of the best ones from the past. We're going to talk about the card, breaking it down, and then of course we'll also dive into some things for this year's Survivor Series, about maybe some predictions, some things that we want to see, within that. In that ballpark. Ryan is here today as a guest, filling in. Appreciate you for coming on as a guest today, as always. He's been on the channel multiple times now, so should be a familiar face that you all have seen. So let me do. Lane, can you favor, pull up the card from.
Okay, gotcha.
Pull up the card from start to finish. That way we can kind of go in order.
All right, yeah, I got it right here. So, you want me to tell you what we start with?
Yeah, you can just read off the whole card real quick.
Gotcha. Okay, so in order, we got Juventud with Psychosis and Super Crazy versus Simon Dean. We got Booker T. With
that was a dark match.
Yeah, we got Booker T with Queen Charmel versus Chris Benoit for the United States Championship. We got Trish Stratus with Mickie James versus Melina and Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro. We got Triple H versus Ric Flair. We got John Cena versus Kurt Angle. We got Teddy Long with Palmer Cannon versus Eric Bischoff. And then we got Team SmackDown, which was Batista, Bobby Lashley, JBL, Randy Orton, and Rey Mysterio versus Team Raw, which was Big Show, Carlito, Chris Masters, Kane, and HBK.
Teddy Long versus Eric Bischoff. What
That blew my fucking mind.
Better
bro.
than better than the last main event we covered, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I see. I don't know if I remember the Survivor Series. I know I watched like parts of it throughout like my time as a wrestling fan, but I never watched that Teddy Long match. So when that shit came on, I was like, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, match wasn't too long. I just remember the Boogeyman came out at the end, and
yeah, I was stupid.
That's all I remember. That match wasn't. That match probably wasn't longer than like 5 minutes.
No, not at all. But it was just like, damn, we got a Ric Flair match and a Teddy Long, Eric Bischoff match.
WCW.
With Boogeyman
Ric Flair match was good though. That match was good. Him and Triple H had a good feud that year in 05. They had a pretty good. They had a steel cage match too at Taboo Tuesday. That was really good.
Oh,
that last man standing match was good though. It was like Ric Flair.
That last man standing was good.
I was shocked by how good he
50
was.
Some.
And I just remember. I just remember during the commentary goes, man, you just witnessed history. This is Ric Flair's last match. And I was just like, oh, nigga, you just don't know.
We still don't know.
They never built it up as his last match, but the way it ended, though, it was kind of like his last match.
Yeah, he went out on that stretcher, bro. Yeah, Triple H fucked him up.
He was like 57 at the time, 56, 57 years old at that time. So,
yep.
They was putting Ric Flair, I don't know what it was, but during that time in that ruthless aggression era, they were putting Ric Flair in all types of crazy matches, bro. Like,
yeah, he was doing a lot.
Yeah, they was putting him in Money in the Bank matches and TLC matches, steel cage matches, last man standing matches, bro. Like, in the matches.
Bro, jumping off of ladders, throwing him in the tables off of ladders. I was like, this old man should not be doing this.
Flair's 2006 is crazy. That extreme match he had with the Big Show on ECW too is wild.
Oh my god!
I Quit match with Mick Foley. Yeah.
Oh my god!
He was having some crazy matches, bro.
TLC match with Edge.
And you know Mick Foley was trying to get his ass for all of his comments around the time about how Mick Foley just is a guy who has to do that crazy shit to get over, where his Flair got over without the crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was putting him through some crazy type matches during that time, man. I even think they had him. I don't know if that was I think it was sometime in 05, yeah, because it wasn't 06. But they even had him try to break the Master Lock challenge at one point, bro. It was like crazy stuff, bro.
Master Lock, where was that back then?
Nah, Master Lock was that shit then, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit
Yeah.
mattered.
Yeah, he was young as hell too.
Now the Master Lock stuff was pretty good. Yeah, they had him try to like break the Master Lock and all that stuff. It was like bad, bro. They was putting that guy through torture, man. Damn near torture at that point. But go back to the opening match again. Not the pre-show, but like the
Gotcha. So the
start
first
of the actual show.
The first match that started the show was Booker T with Queen Sharmell versus Chris Benoit for the vacant WWE United States Championship. This was the first match of their best of 7.
Best of 7 series. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I wish they would do. They should bring something like that back.
Bring it
Kind of
back.
like concept that
Yes.
they
I
kind
mean,
of
they
did with
did,
Melo and Andrade,
But they ruined it with the ending. Like that best of 7 was gonna be fire. Instead, you just sacrificed it for that LA Knight nonsense.
Yeah, the last one they did.
I think.
Sheamus and Cesaro.
yeah, they had a proper ending. Yeah.
They should do one with Ilya.
Ooh.
Somewhere. Melo.
Yeah, Ilya Mello would be fire for the United States Championship.
Yeah,
That should be fire.
really good. They should do one like Melo and Andrade was really really good, but they weren't getting like PLE matches, and then the ending kind of didn't add up as well as far as how it was kind of executed and everything. So that kind of put a damper on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, by the time it got over, it was like, oh, these guys, people are hyped for this, and it's like you go do that damn ending. It's like, what the fuck? What was the point of that?
Yeah, I don't know the point of that ending, bro. Because I thought there was gonna be some type of other conclusion to it. Like, oh, maybe they add something different to it, but then nothing else happened. So,
And the crazy thing is, you put LA Knight in there, so it's like, okay, maybe one of these two guys will get the championship, and it makes you think like they are, and it's just like, nope, LA Knight beats both of them, and nothing else happens. Like, sorry, your best of 7 just got ruined. Like, peace.
Benoit and Booker T though had some really good matches during that time, especially leading into 06 as well. It's crazy because I don't remember how the title. I think the title got vacated because he was injured, or no, that happened during the best of 7 because Randy ended up filling in as like a
6 and 7.
Yeah, like a filler towards the ending. But I don't remember how it got vacated. I think this is because Booker T had turned heel, but I don't remember how they vacated the title exactly.
I believe this is a callback to their WCW series too, as well, where they had like a best of 5.
They talked about it in the commentary about how these guys know each other, and that was one thing that like made me be like, "Oh, should I go check out the WCW one?" Because they really hyped it up. Like that was like one of the best WCW feuds.
Yeah, the WCW one was pretty good.
They kind of came up together, rose together in a way too in WCW. So
Gotcha. That match was good, man. Like Booker T's kicks, I really enjoyed. It showed me that Trick Williams is like, I forgot because I haven't seen a Booker T match in a long time. But Trick Williams, if Booker T is Sprite, Trick Williams is like 7-Up or Dr. Check, or the knockoff
Dr.
Surefine, the Surefine Sprite,
Lemon Lime.
yeah. And then Voldemort, I hadn't seen a Voldemort match in a while, bro. Voldemort can go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like
No, he can't for sure.
mhm.
Unfortunately, Benoit and Booker T was pretty good. What was the next match again? So you said it was a cruiserweight match? That wasn't the pre-show.
No. The next match is a women's match. It was Trish Stratus with Mickie James versus Melina with Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro. That was only like 6 minutes.
Oh, the Divas match. Okay.
Yeah.
that's long for that. I remember.
It was cool.
I don't remember that match.
It was a solid showing from Melina.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Trish
Melina
Stratus,
obviously would get a lot better.
Trish Stratus and Mickie James put in that work. Like Joey Nitro and Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro tried to do something. Mickie James like shut that shit down fast. But yeah, not much. Not much memorable.
They're built. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
They're building to
last
that.
man standing was after that.
Yeah, that's the triple, bro. Like you said, that match was good, bro.
Yeah,
That match was fire. That
match was really good. The last man standing match, the steel cage match was still their best match, but the last man standing match going into it, for people who don't remember the story, this is when Triple H had disappeared for a little bit, and then he came back at that homecoming show and then beat up Ric Flair, and he's all bloody and bleeding and stuff like that, and basically talked about how he was gonna basically end Ric Flair's career and all that stuff. And they had some really good matches. Even though Ric Flair was older at that time, he was still able to put on some good matches if he was with the right people. And him and Triple H had some brutal matches, man. They were having some pretty, brutal, violent type matches. And the last man
They
standing
was
match,
giving it to each other.
the last man standing match, balls. The last man standing match was pretty like intense too because
Big false.
yeah, it was balls.
Bro, it was intense as hell. I didn't. So when you see the first chair shot, it's like, oh shit, Triple H really laid it into Ric Flair, and like that chair shot set the tone. Whether it was the chair shot, the steel steps when Triple H brought it into the ring and popped the shit out of Ric Flair, the fucking sledgehammer, bro. He was tagging that old man. But hey, let me give Ric Flair his props. When he was using the chair or all the weapons, he was hitting the shit out of Triple H. And Triple H, I don't know how he got nuts after this, bro. Because Ric Flair was beating the shit out of Triple H balls, bro. Pause. Nate, you know I'm not lying.
No, he was though. He was though, bro. It was great. Hey, low blow, the ring pose. No, it was really good, bro.
The ring pose, yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Yeah, I wasn't expecting because it did start off a little slow, and I mean, it's a Triple H match, so it starts off slow, and like Flair's getting the shit beat out of him, but like then he had the little comeback, and then like they didn't pull back. I mean, because they respect each other and they're safe. So, but yeah, that match was gas. That's Triple H is a great stipulation wrestler.
Yeah,
stipulation merchant, in my opinion.
And then looking back, it really did its job trying to set Triple H up for heading into WrestleMania 22. And then really whatever that Flair character became, trying to grasp on to what he had in the past. This was his last hurrah in like the main event to get to whatever. So yeah, it was good shit for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember what Flair went into. Then he won the IC title after that, or that was before.
He was he? I think he was.
No, he was the IC title. He was the IC champion.
That was before
at the time.
Yeah, because the
IC was the champion going in this.
Yeah, the IC match was the cage match. That was for the IC title. Taboo Tuesday. Yeah. So Flair wanted to do a shitload of stuff with like Edge and.
Well, then he went to do the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. Took that big old back bump off the ladder.
Flair 06 is wild.
Yeah,
he was doing some crazy shit. Man. Too old.
No, yeah, Flair in 06 was crazy. The type of matches they were putting him in were just. It didn't even make sense, bro. Like for him to be that old, just to be put in those type of matches, like for what? Like it was just strange. He was doing stuff in ECW. He did stuff with like Foley, did stuff with Edge, Money in the Bank. Like he was doing some pretty crazy stuff during that time frame, which I don't understand either. Like why would they put him in those type of predicaments in those matches? Don't even make sense. But the last man standing match was really good though. It was pretty good. Had everything you could ask for it. I don't think you'll see too many people, especially in WWE nowadays, be that old, kind of consistently still going at that high level. Like Ric Flair was.
Hell no.
And stuff like you won't really see that anymore. You know what I mean? Especially now people do part-time and stuff like that. Like it's a different time frame.
Like I'm trying to think of someone who could be that old that they would let. Like is AJ Styles the oldest guy right now?
So Flair was 54, 55-ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around there. How old Styles?
That's what I'm gonna say. I think it's AJ.
40, and he's about to hang it up.
He's 50 something. So
AJ's only 48 right now. So and then he doesn't want to wrestle when he's 50. So that's why he's gonna retire next year. So
and Randy ain't doing no crazy spots, regardless of his age.
Okay, so the oldest active
Punk might be Punk's younger than AJ. Never mind.
The oldest active WWE star is R-Truth.
R-Truth. No, R-Truth.
52.
But he ain't doing that.
Yeah, and then Rey Mysterio with 49.
His knees, he can't take that.
My knees.
That boy, you put Rey Mysterio in a damn last man standing match. That's not fair. That's not fair because he can barely stand.
And you got to give Flair his props, bro. His selling was great.
Bro.
It's like, bro, I was shocked. Bro. Yeah.
You know what would have been a crazy match? Flair versus Ilya. The selling. Oh my God.
Flair would have said them chops were like gunshots, bro. He was
so then it was, you said Cena versus Angle.
Yeah.
That match was all right. That's when all the referees came out. They had a bunch of different referees come in and stuff like that.
Daivari was the special guest. Yeah. See, I wanted to get your opinion on this, Malik, because I didn't really remember this match. And I was like, ooh, Cena Angle, this is going to be hype. it kind of let me down, bro. So
It's not one of their best matches for sure.
What was
It was fun though.
do you know the story around what was going on?
Yeah, this is when Kurt Angle. So Kurt Angle, he became the next challenger once Cena beat Jericho, and Jericho lost the You're Fired match, and then Eric Bischoff found Kurt Angle as his guy to try to beat Cena. They had the match at Unforgiven too, but Angle didn't win the title that night. So then they having the rematch at Taboo Tuesday, and like Daivari was. This is when they didn't bring back Muhammad Hassan because everything happened, so they put Daivari on Raw, and he ended up being with Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle and Cena. The bill was kind of the same. Like, I'm gonna take the title from you and stuff. And they had that segment backstage where Cena was going around looking for Kurt Angle, and then he ended up walking to like the Divas locker room or something like that, and they were all naked.
And the Boogeyman.
And the Boogeyman popped up and shit, and it was some weird shit like that. But the match was all chaotic because they had all the Raw referees come out and get taken out, and then the SmackDown referee came out, and then he was the one that got the victory. So like, does it count? Does it not count? Because it's SmackDown ref. So this wasn't one of their best matches for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I shout out to G. I watched this match because me and Minnie watched, and I was like, oh, so this is why people hated Cena, because all the odds was stacked against him, and he still somehow won. I was like, yeah, this is why. This is where the Cena fatigue was really, really catching on to everybody. Yeah, it was too much. It was too much. I mean, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the shenanigans. It was very funny, but it got to a point where I'm like, y'all doing the absolute most to make John Cena look like. I get why, because he had to beat Triple H. He had to build him up properly, but I'm like, damn, bro, like this is a lot.
Well, by the time they got to WrestleMania, people were rooting for Triple H.
Hated him. Yeah, they was rooting for Triple H.
and just from a single match standpoint, as someone like, because I didn't know the story, I didn't know any of this. Like, it just was average. You know, like when you see those two names, you expect more. And just like with all the refs, it was just like, oh, okay, like sure, this is good. And I guess, and funny enough, the Triple H Ric Flair match was more entertaining to me than this one. It's like they did not. I guess maybe they didn't want to do as much because the main event was coming and Triple H and Ric Flair just happened. So it was like, how do we answer? I feel like that was kind of the thing. So I don't know. It was average at best to me without knowing the back.
Like a Raw match.
Yeah, facts.
Could have been a Raw main event.
Average is being like that shit was.
You're right. Average is being nice.
They've had much better, but it was fun.
They have had much better.
I mean, it was cool.
It
was cool for what it was at that time, but it didn't make. Excuse me. It didn't. Well, to be honest, they were already kind of turning on Cena before that, but it didn't make that scenario even better because I don't know people. To give context for backstories, people who may not have been watching around that time or not familiar, but you have to really be put in a bad situation if you're going to go up against Triple H, and people want Triple H to win. This is Triple H. It's Triple H coming off Reign of Terror, okay? Like not that far off. Like maybe a year he had been with the championship.
Yeah.
But this was Triple H coming off Evolution, Reign of Terror, and they were cheering for that guy over John Cena. Crazy stuff. Actually, it's even crazier. Go back to the night before. People forget about this. They booed John Cena at the Hall of Fame the night before. He inducted somebody in the Hall of Fame. I can't remember who it was, but when he was giving his Hall of Fame speech, bro, they were booing him during the Hall of Fame speech, bro. I don't think that ever happened.
I did not know that, bro. Damn.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Yeah,
bro, this is the same Hall of Fame they were inducting Eddie Guerrero and everything, bro. Like,
oh my god.
They booed the shit out of him, bro.
That's insane, bro.
Cena came out and they were like, oh, no. And they would turn the camera to Triple H and the crowd would go, yeah. They were going crazy for Triple H. Like,
oh my god.
Kid. And I think he was inducting Refrigerator Perry, who was a Bear.
Yeah. Football player for the Chicago Bears. Yeah.
And they were in Chicago?
Yeah.
What the?
Damn, bro. Why they do Cena like that, bro?
They were booing Cena in the Hall of Fame speech before.
But the thing is, at the Hall of Fame, that's not John Cena the character. That's just John the man. And like,
that's Jonathan. That's Jonathan Anthony Felix, whatever his name is.
Yeah, from New Bedford, Massachusetts. Shout out to that guy who says it every time. But yeah, bro.
They didn't care, bro. They didn't care. I mean, granted, Chicago crowds are a little bit more hardcore, but No, yeah, they booed
That's
him at the Hall of
crazy.
Fame.
And the
then,
fact that you're doing Refrigerator Perry, Chicago legend,
Oh my
like what?
god, bro!
They-
And they
they
still
were-
like, nah, we're not taking
bro, they
it.
literally like they were cheering Cena. They were cheering Triple H in the main event, bro. Like
And
this
that's
was
crazy because
Triple H
Triple H
coming off
just
Reign
did the
of Terror, all
racist
that.
shit. Like the racist Booker T shit just happened.
Oh my
The
God.
burying of Steiner just happened. That's nuts.
He unalived Flair too. Just a few months before that too. Like,
I guess it's because mainly too, from what I've heard, like the IWC wasn't a big thing back then because social media wasn't as big as it is today. But there were still like dirt sheets and like message boardroom stuff back then that people had, you know, that they were talking about, complaining about stuff like this. It just wasn't as big and known because social media just wasn't on a bigger platform like it is today, where you could just click on an app and just see everything. You know, like if you weren't in like Ryan might know. I don't know if he was.
That's what I was
I was about to ask if you
Ryan,
was
what
you
was
on
the
those?
temperature? Yeah, what was the temperature like back then? Of
You had to dial up your internet first.
Oh Lord.
You had to go on AOL, and then you had to go to the chat room and type in WWE, and then you could go into a chat about WWE, or you would go into a forum, like there'd be like a PWO forum where you would just type Cena, and then there'd be Cena forums, there'd be WrestleMania forums, there'd be shit like that. So there'd be a lot of keyword searches on things to talk about, and then like the forum would be like, let's talk about the Survivor Series 2005, and then it would just be messages on days about the 2005 Survivor Series. So yeah, it was very slow. It was like your internet. It was slow.
That's dedicated. That's
how did
dedicated.
you feel about Cena at that time? Like, how did you feel about Cena, and how did you think like people your age felt about Cena at that time?
All right, so I'm freshly out of high school. My girlfriend at the time just get pregnant, so I'm like full back into the WWE. Or actually, around this time, I think I got full back in when someone DM'd me on AIM saying Eddie Guerrero died, and then sent me the link. So that I watched that night, and then ever since that, I was fully back in. I was like reading stuff, but I wasn't fully in. I was like fresh out of high school, so I was like being a kid still, right? So as soon as my girl got pregnant, and I got full back in or whatever. So I've been in ever since. And then it was just like kind of like the temperature of the room. I remember Cena, but I remembered Thugonomics Cena. That was my guy on SmackDown when I was in high school. And then I was like, kind of like, I was like a Triple H fan at the time, even though like from the back in the day. So I wanted Triple H to win. I wasn't really feeling Cena, but I respected Cena. And yeah, I was kind of with the hardcore crowd in a way too, because I saw his flaws and I saw that the forcedness, but he had great matches at the time too. And there was times where he was organically, cool and not like whatever they said he was. Right. So you saw a lot of traits that are strong within him, jumping back in, but overall, I kind of shared the same sentiment. Like, I'm not sure if he should be the champion or he is the guy, but what did I know at the time, right? So
yeah, I think Cena. If we're being honest, Cena is really the poster guy for starting the rejection of being the guy. Before that, nobody hated The Rock like that. They weren't hating Stone Cold to that level. Bret Hart, Shawn, Hulk Hogan, all those guys were beloved and accepted by majority of the fans. I'm not saying they didn't have critics, but like majority of the audience, you didn't hear those type of reactions that Cena was getting. He was the first guy that was getting that treatment because then it happened to Roman afterwards.
Yep.
And, hasn't really happened to Cody, but if you go online, you see the critics there. You know what I mean? So it's always going to be there no matter who's in that spot now. It's just
not happening in person, but it's happening online for sure.
It's a repetitive of like, if you're the guy, we're just not going to like you. And Cena was kind of the first person to get that hate and feedback, which is why it's like,
so crazy.
It's so unique now for me to see people
love him
Cena now because people hated him so much back then, and now it's like he's so loved and respected. It's like,
why
for me, it's like I don't want to say people are hypocritical for it because Cena's my all-time favorite. So it's like growing up during that time, Cena was my guy. So it's like I understood what people didn't like him, but now it's kind of like y'all niggas only really like him now.
Nah, but I understand why you're upset because you were a true Cena fan during that time and people were shitting on him. So you know how it was when people were shitting on him. It's like, nah, why are y'all being fake? I was an actual fan through this. Like, so I get your point, like 100%. It makes sense.
It's like it goes back to one of those things. It's like I get it. It's like people usually don't, for some reason, I don't know why it's always like this. People don't usually want to give you your flowers until like you're either no longer active in your sport or you're like dead and not here to see it anymore. You know what I mean? That's usually how it goes. And for Cena, he's been getting cheered over the last couple of years, but once again, that goes back to people kind of knew like, oh, he ain't got much longer. You know what I mean? Like he ain't gonna be around too much longer. It's like at his peak though, people didn't want to appreciate it more. You know what I mean? It's like, no, that guy need to go away. Oh, that guy's overrated. Oh, that guy can't wrestle. Now it's like, oh, John Cena the GOAT. John Cena one of the best. You know, like the pop that he got when he won the IC title. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like
that was awesome.
Insane.
This guy getting rockstar like reactions.
Him and Rhea got like a crazy pop, bro. Those two people, like the biggest pops of the night.
But back when, I think they stripped too much of his Thugonomics gimmick away from him
too fast.
Mm-hmm. And that was probably why I was like, it didn't really feel organic.
Yeah, well, I did hear people too that some of the OGs that I've talked to, they didn't like the fact that he just stopped the Thugonomics gimmick because they like John Cena when he was doing the rap stuff, like in the Thugonomics stuff. It was more authentic, and there were people who actually believed like he was like that, like that's how he really talked, that's how he really was.
I thought he was, bro.
When he kind of gave it up and then he went all military and stuff, people were like, "What is this?"
Yeah,
I'm like, this ain't the John Cena.
It was like that too. It wasn't organic. It wasn't a slow burn. They just was like, he's our top guy. Now be the movie star. Right?
It blew my fucking mind seeing him in those military pants doing this. I was like, where the hell's the
I thought
rapper,
he was actual soldier.
Yeah, like where is the
bro,
rapper?
I thought the Marine. I'm like, oh, this he probably wasn't the Marine at one point.
Hey.
Never was in the Marines, bro. Like what?
I was like, where's my guy? Thugonomics? Like, where's
bro.
life?
That's exactly what they did to Roman too. They just made him to the big dog, no slow burn, but they kept like the Shield stuff. But it was like,
and that's what I think that's what hurt Roman too.
That hurt him so much.
They were keeping the Shield. They were keeping the Shield music. He kept the Shield gear, and it was like he had the entrance for a while, and so it's like they were keeping too much of that Shield stuff, and it's like it just didn't feel. It wasn't helping him. It
didn't feel real.
Let's just give him contacts. It'll be good.
Yeah, bro, it wasn't helping him. It's like it was making him get hated a little bit more, I think, than Cena because people had
for sure.
People had dealt with Cena for so long, they didn't want another John Cena. So it's like when they felt Roman was going to be next to that spot, we're like, bro, we already had a Cena, bro. We don't want another Cena. You know.
And like the thing is with the Cena thing, it's like people at least with Cena, it's like okay, we love Thugonomics version of Cena. So like whether or not we hate this new one, we know we love this portion. When it comes to Roman, it's like, oh no, you are shoving this guy down our throats, and we didn't even like him really from the Shield. Like we liked him because he was in the Shield, but our guys was Dean or Seth. It's like, why are you shoving this guy down our throats? Like we do not like this, and it just got bad.
Comments and stuff like that too, right? Didn't really do him any good.
Yeah, it did help him with his promos and how they were trying to treat him. Like it made situations for him a lot worse. It's crazy though because I don't remember besides obviously the night after WrestleMania, you know, when he beat Undertaker, Roman didn't really have those type of hostile environments like Cena was having. Like he never had like an ECW one night stand, a Money in the Bank against Chicago. Like he didn't have those type of environment with his matches. You know, even like he was probably consistently booed a little louder. He never was put in those positions where it's like Cena was like in hostile environments. You know what I mean? It was like,
do you think if
he wins this match here, they might jump the barricade type stuff. You feel me? Like Roman was never in those type.
That was definitely one night stand.
Do you think it's because WWE wasn't as hot at the time? Do you think it's because it was?
I don't know. I don't know if they ever had the right people for him either. Like RVD one night stand, that was a perfect chance. CM Punk, Money in the Bank, that got hot at that moment. You know, like Edge, you know, in Toronto, that was hot. But it's like, I don't know.
Didn't have those people.
Maybe it just the environments for Roman were just different. Maybe the people didn't care enough. I don't know. Like they never.
He really didn't have that. When you look back, he never really had that run like Cena had, like as a champion, because they were relying so much on Brock. So he would always he would beat Samoa Joe, but it wasn't for the title. So I think if he did face someone like Samoa Joe or Braun Strowman for the title in the main event, like in place of Brock, I think you would have gotten probably more hostile crowds of people who really wanted to see those guys win. But because he never had the title, I don't think it was that hostile.
I think people forget too, like when they talk about, when people always say Big Dog Roman was overpushed, I think people forget he wasn't champion a lot during that time.
A lot.
And then when he did have the title, for like 2 months max. You know what I mean? Like months max. the only reason people think he was overforced is because he was always main eventing WrestleMania. He was always in the main event. You know what I mean? So it's like when he had that spot, it makes it seem like he was overpushed, but it's like he wasn't winning the title a lot like a Cena, was at that time frame. Like he had the title maybe like 3 or 4 times when he was big dog. You know what I mean? And it wasn't always long. His longest reign would have been that Universal title reign, but then he had to give it up because his leukemia thing.
Yeah,
like
leukemia.
That wasn't even long. So his title reign was never long.
You're right.
He never had,
now that I'm thinking about it, it's 100% the WrestleManias. Like it's the main events. That has to be why people.
Yeah, because he was always there. It's like
it
got to a point. I think we're also entering. We're in a new time frame too. And you guys can put your 2 cents on it as well. I think we've become so used to it, but I think WWE has adapted a new system when it comes to the main events. Whoever the top guy is always gets that spot. It was Roman Reigns for many years. Now it's Cody, and then it's like when Cena was the guy in the main event occasionally, but there were times maybe he wasn't always in the main event as well. You know what I mean? Like he main evented 22 and 23, with Triple H and Shawn, but then 24 that was Taker and Edge. 25 was Randy and Triple H. 26 was Taker and Shawn. You know what I mean? Like he didn't main event for 3 years, and then he had some main events afterwards, and then they moved him down the lower card after that. But it's like it felt once Roman became the guy, it was like, all right, Roman Reigns main event WrestleMania against somebody, but he'll be there. And then after Roman, all right, Cody.
Now it's
Cody. You're the main event. We don't know against who yet, but you're gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even with it being 2 nights. Even with it 2 nights now, it's still Cody and Roman.
Do you? Let me ask you, because you're right. I'm thinking about like how they had other main events with different people. You just said it, like the Edges, Randys, HBKs. Is that because we don't have the main event, quote unquote, talent, or is it because Triple H is so set into Cody and Roman that they generate money to where it's like we don't want to try anyone else? Because like I'm trying to think, like Braun Breaker could do it, but like
they definitely got the talent. They had the talent back then too when they had Roman. Like if they wanted to, they chose not to build Braun Strowman up to that, so they ruined that. Samoa Joe, they never pushed him to that level.
Finn Balor.
They ruined Finn Balor. They ruined all these people that could have been in that potential spot. They just relied on Roman, and then it was Brock. But people didn't.
Seth never even touched the main event. If you're not catching on the cash until
Seth couldn't get a WrestleMania main event until Triple H took over. Before that, Seth was never getting that spot. I don't know if Vince was still in charge. I don't know if Seth would have ever got that spot. If I'm being honest, he might have never got that.
Never.
Which is so insane.
Because bro, Vince did not see Seth as that type of guy, bro.
Well, I do think if Seth never got injured during his first reign, I do think they would have did the Shield triple threat at that WrestleMania with Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns. Because I think Roman would have got the title before then, but I think they would have did that Shield triple threat because that was like the culmination of the group finally achieving stuff. But Seth got injured, and then all that stuff happened. But even like during that time when they're pushing Roman, they weren't putting Randy in that spot anymore. So Randy wasn't getting the main event spot. Cena had been moved down. They didn't want to put Seth there. It was just Brock and Roman, and now they did the women here and there. Once they finally got that spot, and they had the talent now, like Rhea, Bianca.
Yeah.
They got people in the women's division that could be in that spot, but I don't think they're going to put them there over guys like Punk, Roman, Cody, all those people. You got some upcoming guys like Braun Breaker. I mean, he'll be there eventually, but I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon. I really think they also want Logan Paul to be in that spot too, but it's a matter of
my fucking mind, bro. That's literally just for clout, and like I understand why they're doing it, but I hate it instead of guys like AJ Styles should get one more. Like I mean, there's people that I would put ahead of Logan Paul. And it's just like, but you're right. They want him to be that type of guy. They do.
So they want him to be there. I think they'll put him there eventually. I just don't know, like
when.
I don't know when, and it'll have to be against the right person. You know what I mean? True. Like it'll have to be. That'll be like the first
Jelly Roll.
That might be the first major
Braun Breaker babyface. Could that be Braun Breaker's babyface?
I don't know if that'll happen against Breaker. It'll have to be against like a. It'll be against like I think a major babyface because I think that'll be like the first major main event that we get where it's like very one dimensional, where it's like whoever Logan faces, you're gonna root for that person no matter who it is.
For sure.
It's Logan, so it'll be a good crowd reaction. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good story they can tell. It's just a matter of who they want to put in there against and back and forth. So, but to go back to the Survivor Series recap, Cena during that time, people had started to turn on him a bit. You kind of start to feel the vibes and the switch with how people felt about Cena. But it goes to, again, like, of course you heard it, within the crowds, but if you weren't reading dirt sheets or you weren't looking at like, chat room and stuff like that, you didn't really know how the internet really felt, as far as like what you see today. You know what I mean? Like it was just a lot different back then. So but to move into that main event, that traditional Survivor Series,
we skipping.
wait.
Teddy Long.
Teddy Long was here. I guess we'll talk about that.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. Like I did not expect that. And then the fact that the Boogeyman came out, it's like, yo, you have all your comedy characters. That's one thing I'll say. Vince's WWE always made sure that was in some of these things. He always made sure comedy had a place in all of his pay-per-views.
There was a
Triple H don't do that.
It was a little funny spot. There was a little funny backstage segment on this show.
Oh, the Vince thing. That's right. That happened at the show. Yeah. Forgot about that. That was at Survivor Series. That's right.
You
cut that out. You won't find it on like the actual.
Yeah, you can. It's always gonna make you laugh one way or another. Huh?
You're gonna always get you're gonna get some comedy. I don't know. Do we miss that,
bro? Okay, so hold on. To go back to that, I don't understand how Vince was able to do so many diabolical things and just get away with it on TV. I get that the time frames were different and the world was a lot different than it is today, but like the fact that he said nigga on TV, he had a whole feud with God. He said Sabu was in the Taliban at one point. Like,
Trish Stratus on her knees barking.
Yeah, Trish Stratus barking like a dog. Like
he had that thing with Shelton Benjamin in the blind girl.
He was making people kiss his ass on live TV.
Yep,
like, live TV. People pants down to his ankles, bro.
The Monday night
football
kissing his commercial with Terrell Owens doing the Shelton Benjamin thing. God. Same thing, but just with Terrell Owens.
He said Shelton. He said Shelton. I don't know if you know this. You're African American.
You have something that we don't have, Shelton.
Like, bro, I don't understand how he did so many things during this time and just like people just bypass, brush on the rug. Durag Vince itself, bro. Like
Durag Vince
he put on a whole Durag, bro.
What's up, my nigga?
Like he was never going down, bro. There was nothing. If this lawsuit didn't happen, he was never going down.
No,
there was nothing that was going to take him down.
But like at the same time, he'll give things like even though he did diabolical shit like that, we'll get Jagged Edge singing to Teddy Long for his wedding to give back to black culture. It's like it's crazy. So like as much as he did diabolical shit, he still gave back to the specific cultures of his fans, which we don't see in WWE now, which is crazy, bro. Like,
bro, it's a fact too. Though it's like I get wrestling is, I guess, a little bit different than other reality shows or TV shows because like it's pro wrestling, right? So this is what they do, but it's like. Some of this shit was not okay. Like, how are you doing this, bro, and getting away with it? Like, I don't care how much money you have. It's like the fact that this was happening and it just happened. And we just look back and it's like, damn, this crazy. Like, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, the fact that he was saying shit like that and doing shit like that. And what sucks, what makes it even hard for the coworkers is that, like, I don't really think there's much they could say because Vince was the type of guy who was like, he would make you kiss his ass on TV, but then he would get his face shoved up Big Show's ass. You know what I mean? Like he would do shit that they would do. Like he would get his ass beat in matches, bro. Like, so what could you possibly say? Like if Vince was doing something that made him feel uncomfortable or doing something he didn't want to do, and he's paying you to do something like that. Well, I mean, what else can I possibly say? You feel me? Like he out there doing worse shit than me sometimes. So it's like he was doing the most outrageous shit though, man. Like I just looking back. The fact that he was actually doing stuff like this and just got away with it, bro. Like
no one said nothing. The FCC, nobody. They just let it keep flying.
Like on TV though, might I add.
That's the thing. I would have thought the FCC would have done something like any of these organizations, but you know,
bro, how did he get away with saying Sabu was in the Taliban? I don't understand this.
Wrestling was just so small.
Like, bro, that shit is. This is like mid 2000s too, might
I also think like the way that like he did certain things like battle for the wrestling for the troops. Like he connected himself with the presidents at every president. So like he was connected in certain arenas to where the FCC not gonna go after him. But you're right. It's like, damn, why didn't they? It's crazy.
Remember they had the whole Obama and Hillary Clinton debate.
Yes, bro, on air. Like what the fuck?
They had. Remember they had. I don't know if you guys remember this, but they had that George Bush imposter come out on
Yep.
TV, and he was. And then the Crime Time came out, and he was like, "Arrest those niggas!" Oh, what is going on? Like,
You just unlocked the crime, bro.
Oh my god.
he was
Grandpa
calling the black
was
girl.
so
He was
mad.
calling the black girls like, "That's one bad bitch right there." I'm like, this is crazy, bro. Like,
They got away with so much, bro.
there's just no way this happens.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
there's
it's
no way this
wild.
happened. In the span of like 5 years, they had Crime Time, they had the Mexicals and Kung Fu Naki, bro. Like 3 of the most stereotypical gimmicks you could ever have in the history.
It wasn't Kerwin Williams like right around the corner from that as well.
Kerwin White, yeah, he was in that.
Kerwin
he was in
White.
that
White,
movie,
yeah.
like, but it's
You
like,
know what's crazy too? Y'all remember that segment with Randy Orton, Mark Henry, Kofi
Yo,
Kingston
Kofi and
MVP?
Cody? Yeah,
But that was PG era too, bro.
crazy, bro.
Randy
what
straight up.
thing was it?
That's when Randy
That
Orton
was
says
when-
people like you don't belong in like something like that.
Yeah, he called Mark Henry a thug.
Mm-hmm.
He called
Kofi.
a criminal. He called him
Yeah,
a criminal. He told Kofi Kingston straight up, "You should be in jail."
Mhm.
What?
He
I did
said-
not remember this.
But he said,
Yeah,
He
he
that
said
was
y'all
Randy and
belong in the
Legacy.
hood. He straight up said the only place y'all belong is the hood. I was like,
Mhm.
nah.
What? I did not
look,
remember this.
It's Cody Rhodes and DiBiase Jr. standing right behind him. Cody's just like, yeah,
I guarantee you it's not on Peacock. I guarantee you they took it off Peacock.
I did not
If
remember
that episode of Raw is even on Peacock, I
They did
guarantee
so
you.
many. They did so many things back then you just couldn't do, bro. Like, y'all remember when the fact that they said that when Randy said that Eddie Guerrero was in hell?
Oh my
Bro.
god.
Like, this was months after he had passed away.
After he died, only months, bro.
This
I
is
remember
February.
that, bro.
February,
Yeah.
so
This was like months after he passed. This was still fresh. The wound was still fresh of this man's passing. And they said Eddie Guerrero was in hell.
And he
I
pointed
couldn't believe
down.
it. I heard it at the time. I said,
Hell.
there's no way I heard that.
You made the emphasis, bro. Oh my god.
There was no way. I was like, there's no way I just heard what I just heard.
But I mean,
That
they
is
still think about it. They still are doing shit like that because you have Gunther calling Damian Priest a Latino thug. Like they're
Yeah.
still tiptoeing the line. Like
Low key. But they ain't like in your
it's
face.
not as,
They in
it's
your
not as
face.
bad. It's
They
not
ain't
as
saying
Oh,
bad.
that
yeah.
shit like they used to.
That was
Damn,
off
I
the
forgot
chain,
the
bro.
Crime Time thing with the George.
Yo, ain't
Like, yo,
nothing
I
but a
forgot
bunch
that.
of-
Bro, that crime
Like,
time
that-
thing was insane.
That shit was nuts because, bro, my grandpa was so mad. Like, he stopped watching for a couple of weeks because of that, bro. I remember that. Like, holy
Bro,
shit.
it was like they would like they had the people have to go back. If y'all don't remember, please go back and watch those Crime Time vignettes leading up to their debut.
Bro.
If y'all do not remember in the
That's-
chat, if y'all
We-
can't remember how insanely racist that shit was,
Yes.
go
It's
back
straight up
and just watch
probably
those
this.
vignettes, bro. The
Bro, they had that
vignettes
interviewer
were-
in the
They
hood.
straight up robbed somebody. They straight up robbed somebody.
Bro, they were in the
Straight-
hood robbing banks. They were throwing dice in the streets. Like there was even one where they had a white guy in the hood talking about who's looking for a Starbucks, and they said, "You looking for something tall and black? Look right behind you, and here comes Shaq Gaspar." I'm like, this was on TV. This was live on television, bro. I can't make this up. I can't make this up.
Oh man.
And it had the narrator's voice extra white too, like that. White
Yes!
extra voice. Yeah, the extra white voice is so bad, bro.
Bro,
It's so
when they-
racist.
When the interviewer went to the hood the first time, bro, that shit blew me.
They had these dudes. Might have added you. They had Shad. They had these dudes coming out in do rags with caps. Shad Gaspar came out in JTG came out in a bulletproof vest at one point. Bulletproof vest with the Tim.
On some
That's-
50 shit,
I was
bro.
about to say because that's right after Get Rich or Die Trying, so they are
50 Cent,
doing with
yeah,
50
50
Cent.
Cent.
Yes.
Came out with a bulletproof vest. They're the only dudes I know that wrestled in Tims, bro.
Yo.
Wrestled
Yep.
in Tims, bro. That shit was
Crazy.
crazy. Like the stereotypical gimmicks were so bad at the time. The same with the Mexicals. First time I saw these guys
Riding a
come out in a tractor, coming out lawnmowers, bro.
The
With
lawnmower.
like cutting grass, like they got their gears like they cut grass. I'm like, what's going on here? Like,
Bro, their gimmick was they were lawnmen, bro. That blew my fucking mind.
Oh my god.
The John Deere Green, bro. They came up riding the ride.
remember in the beginning they came out in the one tractor.
Yeah.
And the on the back, just like on the back, like dancing and shit. And then they had their individual tractors coming out and shit. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like, you can't make this up, bro.
The music was
Nah,
so
the
bad, too.
Mexicals was worse than Crime Time. Like Crime Time was bad, but like nah,
The Mexicals was just right in your face, bro.
Like,
That's
yeah.
just like
stereotypical to the max too,
It's like
bro.
you could
And then they had
argue the Crime Time thing was like, oh, we're inspired by 50 Cent or we're inspired by rap. You could always argue that, but like the Mexican, like, what are you saying? Why are they cutting grass? Like, what are you fucking doing, bro?
You in the arena? There ain't no grass around here.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
coming out with lawnmowers is crazy. And then they had the third one I mentioned was Kung Fu Naki. They basically just put Kung Fu in front of his name and turned him into a karate master. He's Asian. That's the only explanation. It's because he's Asian, and they said let's put Kung Fu in his name and make him a karate master. That's it. That's literally the gimmick.
Number one.
That's literally it. He would come out with that. Even in the beginning of the theme song, it was the karate chops. Remember? Like in the beginning of the theme, the karate chops were in his theme. If you go to his Titantron and you watch like how they had the cutscenes, it's like chopsticks. Like the cutscenes are like chopsticks, like cutting into the next scene, bro. I can't make this up. This is real things that are happening in the WWE this time, bro. Like the fact
I don't know why we never saw a Funaki Crime Time collab, man.
Oh,
We
bro.
never got that, man.
Oh, that was crazy, man.
Teaching black people about anime, bro. That would have been a great thing.
Oh, shit.
Bro, teaching black people about anime is crazy.
That's what I would do if I was
Oh, my
writing,
God.
bro.
And he's
I'd
from
be like-
Japan too. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why
Oh
I just
my
looked it up
God.
because I was interested. Where was Funaki from? Because I was scared that he wasn't even from like
He's from Japan.
China or Japan, but he's from Japan. So like you could do. Oh man, if I was writing at that time, you could do Funaki introduces Crime Time to Asian culture, and you just have them do the most crazy shit.
Out the mud, yeah, stereotypical. I mean, they always got. If we're being honest, they keep the stereotypical things with black people and all that. So you see it with like people, like even in NXT, like OTM, they wrestle.
Yep.
Or the other guys, what are they? They
It was
wrestle.
the-
High rise.
The dudes with Wesley,
High-rise.
bro.
Yeah, they wrestle.
Yeah,
they
high
wrestle on
rise.
Thames and shit. Yeah.
They wrestled
Mhm.
big black. Yeah.
Yeah, them big black dudes.
It's
Facts.
always,
Yeah.
like anytime somebody's from a culture, they feel like they have to tap in that culture part of what their gimmick is. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't always have to.
It's not always bad because I will say the Trick Williams and Mello when they were in the barbershop, that's doing culture
Yeah, that
right.
was hard,
That's
yeah.
someone that you could tell the
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
But it's still like culture stuff. Like if you think about it, like why all the black people gotta have like rap themes? You know what I mean?
No facts.
No, they got
Facts.
hip hop themes. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's why when Naomi got the rock theme, the internet was like, "Why did
That
she
was
have
cool as
that?"
hell.
But it's like, no, that's fire because like
That was cool as hell.
that's different. And
I didn't even know her. I didn't even know her dad was a guitarist. I didn't even know
No,
that.
Me
me
neither.
neither.
But it's like they always have those stereotypical things within, like even though it's not really that serious, but like when Carmelo won the Battle Royal, they gave him a chain, a big old Andre.
they did.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The Miz gave him a chain,
Ugly ass chain.
We give you a
Ugly
diamond
ass
chain,
chain,
bro.
bro.
Like ain't nobody else ever had a chain. Might have had you when they won the Battle Royal. Never been a thing.
That was
Mellow.
bad, bro. That
Mellow
was
was
so
it.
bad.
I wish someone should have melted that down like Kamala did.
Yeah.
Or what's his name? Not Kamala. Fucking Karma. Whatever his name was.
Put
You know,
a Drake,
Godfather.
bro. Melt that shit down, bro.
Bro, even like God, bro, like even though the gimmick was like kind of his idea, but it's like the fact that he was a pimp.
Bro, that's
Pimp is crazy,
like,
The whole train is one of the wildest.
it worked during that time, but it's like if you look back on some of that shit, it's like what the like.
Bro, a whole train.
I don't know
Literally a
how.
whole train.
I don't know how if you're a woman you could have watched WWE at that time. Like,
Bro, people, but the fact, and Ryan can tell you, people they loved being in the whole train. There were girls lining up for it.
That's what Lita started.
Oh,
Lita
yeah.
started in the whole train.
Yeah, like
crazy,
people
bro.
wanted to be there, bro. Like, oh yeah,
Victoria too. Yeah.
And that's the thing, like the Baileys and the Beckys had to watch that era, so like they loved it. It's like that's crazy to me. It's like, bro, they were
Can
doing
you
y'all
imagine,
dirty.
Get down, ho. Oh,
Yeah.
What?
And then you got
Like imagine
Jerry
Tiffany
King
Stratton in
Lawler
the whole train, bro.
saying like,
Oh
"Oh,
my God.
let me see the puppies from the whole train. Where are the puppies?
Puppies is crazy.
The puppies."
You imagine Jerry Lawler in NXT, bro?
Oh my gosh, bro! You think Booker T's bad? He would have saw Tiffany Stratton.
Booker T's not
lost
even.
his mind.
Booker T's funny, bro. Booker T's funny. Jerry Lawler was just a creep. I mean,
Yeah.
he legit is a creep. Like he's got cases.
Bro, he'd have saw Tiffany Stratton and lost his mind, bro. He'd have lost his mind.
But Booker T saying he got to pop his neck, bro. I don't know.
I don't know if he said that,
No,
though.
bro.
That's-
No,
I heard-
bro. He's. I heard dick, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't hitting popping neck. I'm sorry.
I heard
Hey,
people-
out of
I heard
context, it's crazy.
I heard people try to defend, say he said, "I gotta pop my neck," but I'm like, What does that even mean, though?
That don't,
I don't know.
How do
I
you-
don't
what does
even
that
know
mean?
what that means, though. I don't know what that means. I was like,
Nobody's
Booker,
ever, I posted a video about that, and I saw people in the video like, "Oh, this is what that means." There's no meaning about it. Nobody says that.
there's
I
no
remember
meaning
when
to
you
that.
sent
There's
that
no.
to me. I watched it like 10 times, and like
When you're
even,
getting
gotta
when
pop
you're
my
getting
neck,
aroused
man.
by a girl, whoever says, "Oh, you gotta pop my neck,"
even if you're saying
Like,
pop
never
my
been
neck,
yeah.
that's a bad thing. Either way, it's
I
bad.
gotta pop my neck.
Popping your neck for.
he do be wilding though. He do be wilding though. He do be wilding with them girls.
Bro, when Stephanie first did that devil's kiss, bro, that was the funniest shit ever.
Oh my god, bro.
Booker T do be wilding, bro. He do be wilding. He's funny. He makes it funny though sometimes, but like he do be wilding though.
Oh, Jada, when Jada Parker does the hip, and then he goes.
Oh my god.
He gives.
Booker T goes in for everybody though. He be like, even like, I hate Jasper Troy, but he hypes that man up like he the next big thing, bro.
The Lock.
That's the monster. Yeah, the Lock.
That's one guy I just don't get the hype.
What's
for,
crazy is
bro.
that he got the look. He just missing so much right
He
now.
whack.
He missing talent. That's what he missing.
He's
missing-
rightfully. He does have the look. It's just like when he opens
I
his mouth.
think they should have kept him and like built him up more as far as like training him a lot more before they put him in a presentation. Because as soon as he won that thing, they put him right in the thing with Oba. I'm like, damn, bro, like off rip.
Yeah, that was
And-
crazy.
And he was not ready for Oba. He wasn't ready for
Put him
Ricky.
against Oba off rip though. Like, damn, like I get he got the size, but it's like that's all he got, size, bro. Like he ain't got
He's
nothing else.
missing something in the face. He's got no connection.
He missing a lot, bro. He missing a lot right now.
He's missing. Yeah, it's that, and then he goes around with that dumbass changes.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
No
Like,
aura, bro. No aura.
no.
And when he clanks it, I'm thinking, I'm watching.
Asper
That's
Troy.
for Troy.
Look, this don't sound disrespectful as fuck, but please know I'm not trying to be. But when he's clanking that thing, that reminds me of Radio, bro. The movie when Radio walking around pushing that shit, bro. It's like, what are you doing, Jasper? Like, what are you fucking doing, bro?
That shit's crazy.
Why are you clanking right now? That makes no fucking sense.
They got the speed title. Something
Yeah.
like that.
And I saw
The slowest nigga.
Yes, bro. What's that wrestler's name? Tom Lawler. He was talking. He did a podcast. He was like, "How the fuck do you give the speed championship to the slowest person in the fucking roster?"
Bro, he even said it in the thing afterwards. He was like, "Speed's the last thing that comes up to your mind when you see me." I was like, "Why the fuck you got the title there? What are we talking about?"
It would make sense. Sacrifice El Grande for that.
And Ludwig is
Yeah, he's one of the
killing
few
it,
people.
bro.
One of the few people to actually pin El Grande. Was he the second person?
Yeah,
One
Like
of
to pin
three.
the El Grande gimmick?
crazy. You give it to
Crazy.
Jasper
Yeah,
Troy.
Mo. I peeped that.
Like,
I
what?
peeped that, bro. He said clanking that thing.
Pause.
That's a big pause, bro.
All right, so back to
I know I got
the
a
main
bad
event.
call.
Back to the main event. So originally, we know Eddie Guerrero was supposed to be in this match, but then he ended up unfortunately passing away. So JBL was the replacement for Eddie in this match. But you look at the match, I like how they mix some of the younger people with some of the OGs. I mean, granted, there's some people in this match that you look at now, it's like, oh, they don't belong in that match. But in 2005, you gotta mind, this was 2005.
They were huge, Chris
You guys
Masters.
got like Chris Masters, Carlito, like they belonged in that match because they had a little bit more aura to them. Same with like Bobby Lashley, like that was big back then. You had Batista, you had Rey Mysterio, you had Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, and JBL. On the other side, you had Shawn Michaels, Big Show, Kane, Carlito, and Chris Masters. Obviously, HBK, Big Show, Kane are the vets on the side of as far as being well known in WWE. Chris Masters, Carlito are still looked at as like a young and upcoming talent at that time. And then on the Raw side, Lashley, young and upcoming. Randy was still, even though he was more seasoned, he was still young at that time, upcoming, future of the business. And then you had Ray, Batista, and JBL who were like the OG. So they kind of mixed it well together, meshed it well. The bill was really good too, man. Like they had that parking lot brawl they had, when you got Batista got chokeslam on the car, the Raw invasion, when they had the Raw invasion on Raw and SmackDown. Like this is when the brand split felt it mattered. It was like if you were from Raw and you showed up on SmackDown, you was like,
a big deal
here, bro. What you doing on our show? You feel me? Like it felt like it mattered at that time. So when Raw would pull up to SmackDown, you was like, oh shit, what the hell Raw doing here on SmackDown?
Going down.
Yeah, it's going down, bro. It felt
Meet
like
me in the club.
even though it's like I never personally understood the aspect of brand supremacy because it's like, why would I care? Why would I care what brand I'm on? You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
we're all the
why
same
am I fighting-
company.
Why am I fighting just for a brand? Now, if they added some more to it, like, hey, if
Money.
you look out, or if you're the general manager, obviously you're supposed to care what brand you're on because it's your job to make sure your brand is the more superior brand. I get that, but as a talent, it's like I don't care what brand I'm on. Now, if they make it, I always felt they needed to add more to it. Like, listen, Sean, I get you a legend. You know, maybe throw a little world title match in there for you if you looking out for Raw. Okay, that intrigues me now.
Mm-hmm.
World title match, sure. I'm saying
World
I like
title
it.
match for the vets, give the young guys money, or like U.S. title match mid card, something. No,
Yeah, we're a guaranteed Rumble spot. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
something make it interesting. But at the time, they did make it work. It was a very, very good build. I think this is one of the best Survivor Series matches too. Traditional.
It was great.
Really, really good.
Rewatching in 2025, when you see the SmackDown team though, I will say it's like, damn, that's an overpowered team. But like you said, you got to remember this is 2025. Masters and Carlito do belong, but it's just like, damn,
They feel out of place now. But
yeah,
it's
Team SmackDown seems so strong.
back then, because back then Bobby Lashley had just came up to the roster too.
True.
He was still new at
True.
that time on the roster. So it's like, of course, looking back at it now, you're thinking of Batista, Lashley. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, JBL, like
JBL, Rey Mysterio, and then Randy.
and Randy, yeah. It's like, what
My
the
gosh.
hell? What is HBK gonna do? It's HBK and the bums. It's like Cleveland. It's like LeBron with fucking Zildjian.
No, I mean, dude, looking at Shawn Michaels' team now, Team Raw, like Big Show and Kane, cool. It's like,
It's like, what the hell? That's what I'm saying.
Carlito and then Chris Masters. Like,
And it's the fact. And if you look at SmackDown, they had their world champion. The fuck was Cena? I know he was feuding with Kurt, but I'm like, Cena just don't care about Raw. Like,
don't give a fuck.
nah, like I thought everybody's supposed to put their pride to the side, put their differences aside.
he's the one guy
and
that
let's have this match.
Sure. Yes. Represent my
Gotta
brand.
fight
Right,
for
like
Raw,
yes, I got you, Sean. But no,
It makes
that was
sense
just
though,
weird.
if they put Cena in there, who gonna be him? They can't
True,
lose. No,
true.
Cena can't take that.
It's
Double count
And
out.
the only reason the Batista lost is because they protected him with the injury thing. It's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
we gotta find a way.
They fucked that boy up. They fucked that boy up for weeks.
If Batista's not going to be our superior guy, we got to figure out a way where we can make him vulnerable. Where it's like, okay, we got to protect him, so he had the injury. Because if Batista wasn't hurt, he running through
He
everybody.
running
on
through
Raw at
all
that
of
time,
them. Yep.
easily.
Facts.
So, I mean, because he already had at that time, he already had he already had beat Triple H. He already had beat JBL.
He beat Randy.
Randy, you know, he would beat Kurt Angle, and he was on Raw too for a minute. Like he was beating everybody, you know, at that time. So it's like can't really, you know, put Batista in there. And I guess if you want somebody else to get that spot, so and giving it to Randy also helped make Randy look better too, you know, being a young guy. Plus, with the Undertaker come back at the end too with that big return, adding to that feud. That was pretty cool.
See, that's funny. I'm glad you mentioned that because on the when I saw the poster, I'm like, okay, Undertaker's on this, and I didn't know when he was coming. I was like, wait, he hasn't been in this whole thing. Why the fuck was he on the poster? And then when he returns, it's like, oh shit, okay, fire.
No, that return was lit though when he was in that flaming casket.
Yeah, that shit was
That
hard,
shit was
bro.
dope. Oh, like, that's gangster. That was gangster.
Yeah, that was super hard. I enjoyed
And
that.
then Randy was like, what?
Yeah, Randy was like, oh God.
At the time, it was like Undertaker was still mythical at that time. You know what I mean? Like it was still mythical stuff. So the fact that that always makes you wonder how they did stuff like that. How was he able to just stand in there for a minute and the casket is on fire?
When you hear his interviews, he's like, bro, I was burning the fuck up. Like anytime that shit like that happens, he is literally just putting his body on the line and just getting burned, bro. Like that's all it is. That's the crazy thing. That's how much Mark Calloway cared. He was like, I'm willing to get burned just to make this shit look cool. It's
That's
crazy.
insane, bro.
He felt different about that chamber though. He got set on fire during that chamber match.
True.
Oh
he
yeah,
did.
he was pissed.
That was too
He was
far.
pissed.
That was too far.
He said, "Look,
Which
look."
even going back, looking at it, like you don't even know, but the fact that you know the story now that he was getting burnt, he was taking, he was putting the walls of Jericho in that match, bro, with like
That's
third-degree
insane.
burns on his chest and back and shit, bro. I'm like, nah, that shit's crazy. I'd have been mad too, though. I'm saying,
Rightfully so. He is the Undertaker. At that time, how much he put his body on the line for that shit? Like, nah, bro.
I'd have been mad. I'd have been mad too. He told the story where he said he was looking for the dude after, and the dude was gone.
Yeah, he was. I think he left, right? Dude left,
Yeah,
right?
Dude left
He got
immediately.
fired.
I would have been going too. I'd be like, all right. As soon as the credits roll.
He never come back, bro. That was his last day on the job, bro. You know
He was out of there, bro.
Oh yeah.
There's certain legends that you just can't. You can't get that authority.
He didn't even like. I don't even know if he got like Vince didn't even say anything. He already knew it was up. He's like,
Yeah, you can't do like
Yeah,
Undertaker, a Cena, a Randy, a Triple H, like
Yeah.
a Shawn Michaels. You mess up, bro. You
I was about to say Undertaker and Cena are the two. Like you mess with them, you were fired instantly,
you
bro.
out of there, bro. You out of there. Especially
That's
if you
like isn't
hurt
that what
somebody.
Mr. Kennedy do? Didn't Mr. Kennedy almost hurt Cena, or was it Randy? It was one of them.
Randy.
And
It was
he
Randy.
was done, like out of here.
Allegedly, they said it was Randy. Yeah, so it didn't look too good. It didn't look too good.
Suplex or some shit.
Yeah,
That match was really, really good. I think it's probably in my top 5. Like,
I had a
Survivor
good
Series
time.
prediction
I had a
matches.
good time
It was a
watching
really
this
good
match. Yeah,
I do like how it was the third year in a row for Orton too to be the sole survivor. Kind of add to his lore too.
Yeah, Randy was
That was
being
cool.
Survivor for a third year in a row. It added a lot to him. I did like that aspect too, because Randy did the Bischoff match, and then he did the year before where he beat Triple H's team,
Yep.
Mhm.
and then
And then
Raw and SmackDown.
HBK was a callback to 03 too as well. They were the final ones as well. So,
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, 03. 03 was 03 Survivor.
03 is the best. Yeah. But this is very good too as well.
This is a really good match. I did like this traditional match a lot.
Now, do you think they did the Raw versus SmackDown because of the video game thing? You think that was kind of
It could have been, yeah. Because this is the first year they had it, so.
Oh
it could've
yeah,
been.
they definitely. I didn't realize that. You're right. This is the first year they had it. They definitely want to make a note of like Raw versus SmackDown for the game for sure.
They built it up good too. They built it up good. I did like that. Yeah, even right. Bob Orton even got fired because Undertaker. He had that disease, bled on him.
Yeah, he did.
Well, yeah, because see, that was a help.
Bob
that was-
Orton's. They say Bob Orton's a legend though. Even but you got to be like, like Undertaker has to be like a real OG for him to be like, yeah, you got to get rid of him.
And also, like that was like also a help.
Yeah, he could have got sued. Like that could have got if any of that hit the
Like,
crowd.
if that was a mid card
yeah.
guy, they'd be like, get over it. It'll be all right. But it's the Undertaker. Nope, can't do that. It's the Undertaker.
Yeah, that's a no. Hepatitis C, you can't fuck around with that.
Nah, man. So to dive into more of that aspect, what's your guy? What would your guys' top 5 Survivor Series traditional matches be?
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
teams.
Just like your
Doing
top
just
5
the traditional?
traditional Survivor Series tag team matches.
Oh, just
Mine would be WWF versus the Alliance 2001.
2001.
That was really good. Team Bischoff versus Team Austin. Really like that one. Raw versus SmackDown 05. Even though this match, if you look at the star power, not there, but it was really good. Team Cena versus Team Authority. That shit was really good,
14.
especially with that ending. And then 2016 Survivor Series, the Raw versus SmackDown. That one was really, really good as well. That's when they brought back the Raw versus SmackDown shit, and that match was like almost an hour, but that shit was really, really good.
Yeah, Team Cena versus the Authority was pretty good. I can't lie. I enjoyed that one.
No, that was really good. Even though they had like Eric Rowan up in there and
Mhm.
right back and Man.
I always a little old, but I like the tag team ones from 87 and 88, where there were 2 tag teams or 10 tag teams total, 5 tag teams on both sides.
10 tag teams crazy. Yeah.
It's
They would never do that today.
Team
They did it
Bischoff
back
versus
then.
Team Stone Cold was
Yeah, I'm saying
great.
today they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that today.
Hey, we got 10 tag teams today.
Yeah, I don't know. They have tag teams, you know what I mean? But they do have some really good ones back from the 90s too that I did like.
I gotta say, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown versus Team NXT, bro. That was great. Like that was the best thing about 2019, bro. Like,
I feel like
the
for me
best.
though, it didn't really start to get good until the end for me because they had, if you
Fair.
remember, they had Gunther losing like 5 minutes, bro. That shit.
They did. They
That was
did.
crazy.
Gunther lost in like 5 minutes,
To a roll up.
but yeah, to a roll up too. Like that shit didn't sit well. But the ending though was really the Roman and Keith Lee shit was really good.
Fire,
That was crazy,
bro.
man.
Fire. What are some of
Yes,
yours,
yeah.
Nate? I don't think you said any yet.
I like 2000. Reason I picked this was 2005. So I like this match, especially the ending when it's 3-on-1 with Shawn. It just picks up and Shawn just shows why he's one of the greatest of all time. 2016. That I know it's like an hour, but damn, that's like just an hour of just pure wrestling, pure like good storytelling. I like what was it? The 2019. I like that one. That one was nice. That was a good one. It was unique too, cause like NXT was involved, so I was like, oh shit, okay, we got something here. What else? That's 3.
I like Team
I like
DX versus
Bischoff.
RKO, bro. The next year, 06.
I'm gonna say because of nostalgia, not because of quality.
That's
Because I
fair.
think it's one of the first one. Not that one, but it's one of the first ones I think I've ever watched. I don't know why I have such vivid memories of this match, but it's the 2007 one. If y'all remember, that was like Triple H, Rey Mysterio, Kane, and Jeff Hardy versus like 5 other guys. I don't know why. I just have vivid memories of that match. Like I would just watch that, and I was like, I don't know. I liked that match a lot as a kid. And then I'll probably go, even though the story sucked, and it just ended up being Rock versus Austin again. I'll go with 01.
Yeah. You guys named a bunch of good ones. One that's not like particularly good, but I just like the vibe of it is 2006, where it's DX and the Hardys and CM Punk versus Mike Knox.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Team that's DX versus Rated RKO, bro.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I just love the vibe of that one. That one just felt cool. I like the DX mixing with the Hardys, and then young CM Punk. He just felt cool. And then ones back in the day are pretty fire too.
Did you like Team Andre versus Team Hogan? That's what I was about to ask you, Ryan. Did you like the 1987 one?
Oh, you like the King's Court and the Doinks, right? That's the one you like.
Oh my gosh, that one.
So it was Pink, Stink, Dink, and Doink. I might have named them. I'm not sure. Pink,
you said I might have named them.
I think there was a Wink too, maybe. But yeah, the Knights versus
the Knights, yeah.
So
yeah.
Hammer Valentine, was it Terry Funk? No, it wasn't Terry Funk. Regular Hammer Valentine, Barry Horowitz, and someone else under the hood. I forget too, but yeah, it was
Team Kofi versus Team Orton was pretty good too. That was okay.
Ooh,
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah,
but you gotta get Team Cena versus the Authority. It's props with that Dolph Ziggler shit, bro.
Yes, bro.
That was good.
That shit was beautiful.
Actually, that one's gas. I like that one too.
Yeah.
Like one of the best modern, like in the tens.
Oh, that was a really good one. That might be the best
of the 2010s.
Yeah.
I'd be second best. I'll say second best because 2016.
I don't know.
Of the 2010s.
That had everything. It had the perfect ending. Like
2016 was so good.
They never capitalized on that dog shit.
What's 2016, Nate? Just refresh my memory.
That's Raw versus SmackDown. So that's Team Raw was Roman, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens.
Okay.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Was
Braun Strowman.
Braun,
yeah, Braun Strowman. And Team SmackDown was Ambrose, AJ Styles, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt.
In the Fiend, yeah, okay. Isn't that when they had AJ Styles' guy on the corner and then Jericho's fussing at? Yeah, Jericho's going in on James.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. What's up with your face? You just made the list.
Whose kid is in the crowd?
Bro, the best part is he said, "What the hell is that?" And then into the cutscene that was worth his face, bro.
That's so good.
Ellsworth was good. I don't know for what it was.
I like the Ellsworth AJ era, man. Like
at that time, yeah.
He forgot to tuck his chin on the Styles clash, and Styles saved him.
Yeah, he almost broke his neck.
I'm gonna still give it to Team Cena versus the Authority 1. I would go 16-2, and then SmackDown, NXT, Raw 3 in terms of the 2010s for sure. Yeah,
that's not bad. 2016 was really good. I just feel like 2014 had the story there for like
it did.
They just lack in the star power, but they executed so much good story in that. And then the ending with Sting came out and shit, bro. Like
crazy, bro.
So good, bro. The fact that they, like I said, Dolph Ziggler had so much momentum too, bro. After that, like his momentum was like right here, bro. It was like right there.
The way you waste Ziggler, bro. Ziggler, that was his time, bro. Like he could have been the man. Like nuts that they wasted it.
Yeah, actually, man, it just. I don't know, man. I don't know what they did that to Dolph for.
Unnecessarily, bro. Dolph, to me, the him and AJ are the closest things we've seen to HBK, and like we could have got something special. It's nuts.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about how you guys feel about this year's Survivor Series? Who do you guys think are going to be the last participants for both sides? We know Charlotte. I like how they did the Charlotte and Rhea aspect, where Charlotte's like, yeah, I can't do that, bro. I'm not messing with you. Like, I don't really trust you. I don't rock with you like that. I'm gonna back out. Now that gives 2 spots for the women, and then you have 1 more for the heel side, and then for the men's side you have. I still think they're gonna have 2 spots for the men's side and one spot for the heel side because I don't know if they're really gonna put Jimmy in there.
You don't think they're doing Jimmy?
I feel like they're gonna have something where somebody gonna beat up Jimmy and take him out or something. Because I feel like they really want to put Cena and Roman in there just to add more star power.
That is a superstar team, though.
Because I'm assuming they're gonna add Brock as that last person. You have Brock, Drew, Logan, technically, yeah, Logan,
in the division.
Have,
Braun and Bronson.
That's crazy star power.
Yeah, that's a big
on the Raw side. I mean, not the Raw side, the babyface side. You have Jey Uso, you have CM Punk, you have Cody, and then you could keep Jimmy in there and then add Roman or Cena. But it's like I feel like they're gonna do something that bad to Jimmy, bro, and just take him out.
I could see because Jay looked pissed when Jimmy said I'm joining. I could see Jay beating up Jimmy on the low and bringing in Roman.
No, that would
they can't feud again. They ain't feud.
Nobody wants to see a Jimmy and Jay feud, bro.
The Vision can beat him up and it's good. You
bro, Jay looked pissed though. I would look, man. I would prefer that. You're right. I don't want to see a feud, but like that would be more intriguing story wise than having just the Vision say, "Yeah, fuck you, Jimmy, out of here." And now Roman just walks in. I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit.
This new camera angle is weird too.
It is a bit weird who they could do and like who they could add to it. I guess like just
So say Jimmy stays. Who's more important to get on the team, Roman or Cena?
Who's more interesting?
I mean, story wise, Roman is the one that fits the most story, but
yeah,
that legacy of Cena, right?
I guess if they for the bigger pop and aspect, if they want to put Cena in there, it makes sense because like Cena still got the stuff with Brock, how he did him.
That's what I was thinking. So. If you want to add Cena, the Brock angles there, but to me, I feel like you have Cena go against Dom in San Diego, man. Like that's where if you don't want Cena to keep the Intercontinental title, which rumor I've seen Meltzer talk about this, I've seen other people talk about this, where they might want Cena to lose it. Okay, if you want Cena to lose it and you want Dom to get his rematch, then do Dom in San Diego and then have Roman be in the Survivor Series team. But if you're not doing Cena and Dom, then I'm with Malik and let's just get Jimmy out of there, let Jay whoop his ass, and let's do Cena and Roman in the team versus the All-Stars and get two big giant teams, bro.
Anyway, Fatu is back and kind of takes over for Jimmy.
I would love that.
His wisdom teeth were taken out. That's why he's out.
And he's big in San Diego. He's huge in San Diego. That's a good call.
And he should be a priority.
He should be
a priority. Yeah.
So take Jimmy out for Jacob. Not a bad, because Jacob has beef with Drew.
With Drew. Yep, he does. Yes, he does.
That could be a culmination of maybe Brock took him out backstage that way too, right? So
whoever took him out, it could be anybody on the villain team. But like Malik was saying, he has beef with Drew because we think it's Drew still right now, but we don't know who it is. It could be anybody.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's under the radar. You kind of forget about him as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not exactly sure. So what about the women though? Who do you think they're gonna add for the women?
Now that's interesting. So is it confirmed? Like, so Charlotte, it's not just like some storyline.
No, she's not a part of it. It's part of the story.
She's not part of it. Okay.
I think she gets in it though. Like I think it's just a part of the journey.
That's what I see. Yeah, that's what
I don't know. I feel like you can't backtrack on that though. Already, like.
Well, I think that's where Alexa comes in to kind of mend it because that would show growth in Charlotte's character as well too, where she's able to overcome past shit that's gotten her way before, but now she's forgiven in a way that maybe kind of makes her more endearing to become more of a babyface too. So
I do see that because I didn't think it was serious.
I feel like they took her out because I could see AJ Lee being one of the people. I think Becky could be in that.
I think Becky's in too. Because you had that stare down with Asuka and Becky about 2-3 weeks ago too.
Yeah, right? I think Becky would be the last spot. You have AJ in there, and maybe you're returning Bianca. I don't know. I think Bianca, if she's healthy, if she's cleared, Bianca will be a big surprise. If they needed a
vaccine, maybe.
I don't know if they get it.
I don't know about that.
I wasn't. I like Maxine, but I wasn't suggesting it. I was just saying.
But I do agree that Becky is the final heel on the women's side. On the babyface side, I could see AJ Lee very much so being because that's the feud Becky had. I would love Bianca to come back to take Charlotte's spot because I would love to see Bianca in this. But I do agree with Ryan to where I do think this is going to be Charlotte Flair showing how she's different now to make people like. I know Malik, I don't like it either, but I feel like they're gonna do it to endear her to the crowd officially. Like, yeah, she's changed.
Unless if they don't add Becky, you think they just add Nikki and put Stephanie on the other side too?
I think they need matches, though, right? They could. That could be.
I think it's gonna be Stephanie and Nikki for the title at Survivor Series. But
is Bella big in San Diego? Is that like one of her hometowns?
Yeah, she's from Arizona, so
okay.
Yeah, that area.
I thought it was San Diego, but it's Arizona. Yeah.
But it's like she's the heel now, so they added her, and then you put Stephanie
on the other side.
They're pretty much putting the champions in there, kind of. So it's like you put Stephanie and you had AJ.
I could be down if you keep Charlotte out. I could be down with that, bro. I could totally.
See, but I feel like Becky would need to bring AJ into it. Well, AJ is going to randomly show up just to be chill.
Oh yeah, you're right. So it would have to be like Stephanie and Charlotte, you know. So yeah, so you're
I don't
right.
think McCare makes it. I think she has a singles match. I think that's pretty straightforward now.
Who's Stephanie?
Yeah,
I think it's Stephanie and Nikki. Yeah, for the title. I mean, that
title
would be
Survivor Series.
On paper, that's big enough. Like I went to Raw. So that got like people didn't give a fuck. I hate to say it, but the bar was high with like Rhea and of course with Cena before that. The bar was extremely high for these Boston fans. But when they hit Becky, they were like, I mean, when she hit Vaquer, people were like, whatever. It was weird.
And people kind of knew it was coming. It's just like Nikki Bella too hasn't really shown. She hasn't shown us that she's improved or could put on at least some good matches. Like she wasn't able to have a good match with Becky. You know what I mean? Like. That match was disappointing to some extent. They missed some spots, like they didn't really mesh well together, you know. So if Nikki showed improvement in her matches, then I think there would be more interest. But she hasn't really shown much.
It's still the same, bro. It's still the same.
But if you're gonna have a good match, it's gonna be with 2025 Stephanie Vaquer.
Facts. It should be. It should be just like it should be with Becky. Like Becky put an amazing match with Lyra, an amazing match with your girl Maxine Dupree. Ryan, you just mentioned how good Maxine was. I was loving Maxine because
I didn't say she was good. I said she was, like
it was no, but to your point, like Becky can give people great
Becky's
matches.
having a great year.
And the fact that Nikki Bella couldn't have a good match with Becky, it just says a lot.
I also don't think Becky was like, I ain't having this shit. Get out of
here. Yeah, Nikki Bella, F you. Get out of my ring.
Yeah, we ain't doing this right now.
Yeah, she wasn't able to keep up.
Oh, Alex, I didn't know the time. I didn't know they gave a timeline, but I did see she broke her knuckle. So Bianca won't be back until early 2026. Real. Okay.
So she broke her knuckle?
Yeah, she said that at WrestleMania. Yeah, she broke her knuckle. I didn't know.
So she's gonna be 8 months for a knuckle?
I guess he said her body's not, I guess, healing the way it's supposed to. Like her body's not.
Yeah, it's like right somewhere, like right in here.
It's not reacting, I guess, the way it's supposed to react. I don't know if she had surgery or whatever the case was either, but it's like.
Yeah. So they probably put a screw. I broke my hand, so you put like a screw in it, and maybe that's where it fucked up.
Yeah, maybe like I don't know, like they had to put a screw in there or whatever it is, but I guess her body isn't reacting the way it's supposed to. So that's why it's like she's been delayed and stuff like that. But yeah, we don't know. She could show. We don't know. I mean, they keep things like that on the low, really. So like, if she was to come back, we're not supposed to know she's coming back. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, we're not. And the only reason why we know she broke her knuckle is because she said that on I believe the Pivot podcast. It was on some podcast where she opened up, and it was like, damn, we didn't know.
I think it was All the Smoke or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was either All the Smoke or the Pivot, but you're absolutely right. It was one of those.
Well, yeah, I mean, realistically, if she's gonna come back, we're not supposed to know she's gonna come back. So of course they're gonna feed us information like, oh, she's gonna be back later. Like we're not supposed to know. You know what I mean? So maybe she could come back later. Maybe she'll come back. You know,
earlier. Yeah,
we don't know yet. It's kind of like a mystery thing. So I don't know if she's gonna be a part of the team. She might not be. I do feel AJ and Bianca are two possibilities that I could see, and then Becky, I definitely feel like it's gonna be Brock, and then.
Yeah, Brock seems
I still think it's him in Roman. Somebody's going to be seen in Roman. I really think it's going to be that.
Brock seems like a given. I'm definitely thinking it's going to be Roman. I would love for it to be Cena. Who you got winning, Malik, on the male
Cena,
side?
I feel like Cena not only has ties to the Brock, but everybody on that team, Cody, Jay, Punk, they all have respect for somebody like Cena. So them just recruiting him is like, hey, we need somebody that we can trust, somebody we know is going to fight. Come on, Cena. Like we need you on that. And Cena's not going to say no. So
hell no, you wouldn't say no. You think the baby faces are winning? Do we think the men's baby faces are winning over the Vision and Brock?
It might be probably.
if Jimmy's in the match, you got someone to take the pin.
You got someone to pin. Yeah, that's a fact.
Thoughts on SmackDown going back to 3 hours.
Positives or negatives first, because I think there's more negatives than positives. But I do see the positives in a way.
What are your positives? Let me hear that.
You have a chance to have better quality matches. You have a chance for more people to get on TV to get over.
True.
You take more risks with more people because there's more time. But what's going to really happen is they're not going to announce a main event. The opening segment's going to be 15 minutes, which is going to lead to the main event, and that it's just going to be old tropes like that.
It's gonna be Road Dogg shenanigans, bro.
Yeah,
Road Dogg does not know how to lead that show, which is the problem.
You're gonna have bad through lines on TV to prolong the show, So it is what it is.
The thing
I
is,
would say no, but
if they made it like what I thought they were gonna do originally when they said SmackDown was gonna be this 3-hour show and then they stopped and then they brought it back again, I thought they were gonna make it the wrestling show, like the one where great matches take place. And you see that with Sami Zayn's Open Championship. You see with Ilya. Like if they could make the 3-hour SmackDown like how it was with the SmackDown 6 and like make it great wrestling on this. And the stories matter, but it's all about the great matches on SmackDown, whereas Raw is the stories. I think it can work really well. Do I think that'll happen with Road Dogg? No. So I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah. Well, if there was a 3-hour SmackDown where we get 2 Julia matches a month in her title reign, maybe being 2 hours is Julia's title reign kind of sacrificed. Where the women's tag titles have been ramped up on both shows, that's been more of a priority than
the Intercontinental in the US,
Well, Becky makes the US the IC
the
title,
but no, I see what you're saying.
But Becky's bigger than the IC title in a way too, as well, right? So everyone bitched that the tag titles weren't a priority. They became a priority, and there wasn't enough time for Julia. And then there should be time for Julia.
And we haven't gotten much men's tag team action as well. Like I would say I'd say Julia in the men's tag team kind of took a back seat a little bit on SmackDown.
Well, also, right, because you get the Bray Wyatt, the
Wyatt 6,
with his dad, and that maybe kind of hurt some things too as well, and put the back burner. But in the 3-hour SmackDown, that's where the tag team division on the men's side really
shine.
It really started getting their time. You had
when it was 3 hours,
You had 2 matches a night on the 3-hour thing, so it's just like there is the potential to do it. It's just will they do it? It's not their call. It's obviously USA's call to get the ad revenue. It's in the contract for them to have 3-hour SmackDowns. Now, is it for only 6 months per year? I don't know the details or whatever, but that's perhaps what it may seem. I see the Road Dogg hate. And
bro, I stand on that. He is not a good showrunner, bro.
He's not, but is he literally the guy that just takes the sword? Like Triple H is the head booker, and he is shrewd enough to be like, well, Road Dogg's over here. He's my boy. He's got a bad name. He could take that beef.
I'll say this.
Stay out of it.
From what we know, Triple H 100% does Raw. It's him and Bruce Pritchard. SmackDown, Triple H goes sometimes, but for the most part, it's Road Dogg and I forget the other guy. He has slick back hair. He's it's white
Michael
hair.
Hayes?
He's tall. No, it's not Michael Hayes. Michael Hayes is there, but it's he's a taller guy. He's a part of the creative staff. It's Bruce Pritchard, Triple H, and this guy.
I'm talking about Abyss.
No.
Producer.
I'm looking at him, bro. He was in Unreal. He has slick back white hair. Yeah, I just can't think of his name, but it's him and Road Dogg.
He uses his hands like this.
Yes, that's him from Unreal. Yes.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm gonna look him up.
Petey Williams?
No, it's not a wrestler. It's a writer.
Hold on. WWE creative staff. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find his name.
It's worth it because I know what you're saying. As soon as you say it, I would feel so dumb. Ed Koskey.
I don't know. Who
wait. Ed Koskey. Yes. Let me look him up because I know. Yes, it's Ed Koskey. That's exactly who it is. Ed Koskey and Road Dogg do SmackDown.
No. I see Mo's comment. I'm not defending Road Dogg. Like I think they're like SmackDown's not a priority. So let's say that Road Dogg's in charge, right?
You're just saying, what if Road Dogg is the fall guy for
pretty much? Yeah, the in-house fall guy, and then Road Dogg's just be like, yeah, I'm back on the road. I have a job, and I can eat my cheeseburgers and say I do my thing, right? So it's just like
I can see
he's
that.
chilling. He's got thick skin. He's chilling. He don't give a fuck. He got a job, right? So
true.
It's like kind of like in 2009 when they hired Bischoff for when Fox came around, they could have a fall guy because they knew the show was ass.
True.
Yeah, I get that. SmackDown's never been looked at as the priority to Raw. They never treated it that way.
Especially coming
It's
into
definitely not now.
Now look at Raw with Netflix, right? So
Exactly, like Raw is on Netflix. They gave this big thing, like they made it a big deal, like every week with Netflix. But SmackDown is on USA on cable, and they don't make a big deal about it each week. Like it sucks.
now, do you think that Cody has taken some of the shine because of the sentiment that you guys have shared with Raw versus SmackDown?
I
Do you
saw
think
a post.
Cody's kind of taken some of that SmackDown dullness?
I saw a post that my guy Malik posted of with Cody with Raw, where it's like a big demon and it's like standing over little Cody on the horse with SmackDown. I definitely think when Cody's on Raw, it's a different type of energy. It's like that's the Cody that everyone fell in love with. I think on SmackDown, I don't know what it is, why they don't get his presentation right. It feels different on Raw. It really does.
Because you look at it, you're like on paper, you're like, we're gonna give you Drew McIntyre. You'd be like, that shit's awesome. Let's roll. Let's roll out the ball. But Drew McIntyre feels like the same guy for the last 2 years, going in circles, bitching and complaining. And now he doesn't even have the juice that he had when he was with Punk. And so it's just like these guys just feel tired. You know, they feel like they need to evolve in a way too, right?
That's do.
How I look at it. But
and to evolve, maybe into Malik's point of Drew should have won the championship. Like, and I thought he was filming Highlander, but apparently he's not because he's here for Survivor Series. So it's like that bail I gave them of, okay, Drew's filming this. That's why he's not here. It's like, well, what's going on? It's like SmackDown needs some sort of revitalization. It just does.
So will those 3 hours give you more stories, give you more? I don't know. I don't
really know though. What's the thing? Like,
I don't trust it. Like, here's the thing. Like coming out of WrestleMania 40, it was like SmackDown's gonna be the men's tag division, and Raw's gonna be the women's show, right? So you've kind of seen the women's show on Raw be the focus and it working, and then they just ditched the SmackDown on the men's side with the they gave it to the Wyatt Six, and it's just Wyatt. It's just not there.
It never happened.
It's not where it was. It was just ugh. Are they just snake bit with injuries? Do they have bad timing? Does all the booking ideas just get cut off through the circumstances or whatever? Give them the benefit of the doubt, but they need juice, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I think people just never know what they want in this era too, man. They just never know what they want. They're never satisfied with a lot of things either, so it's hard to kind of please a lot of people on what they want and what you can give them because they turn on everything so quickly too. So.
Yep. I give him Trick, throw Trick in there. I do think the U.S. title is working. I think that's good, something to look forward to.
Yeah, it does.
Bouncing from Cena, introducing it to a Sammy. That was a good 6 weeks. Now we're 6 weeks with Ilya. That's been deodorant for that stink on SmackDown.
That makes SmackDown work. And I do think giving Chelsea the title back because Chelsea knows when the U.S. title was great with Chelsea. And that's no disrespect to Julia because they didn't give her a shot. But I think Chelsea can do more with less, to your point of how Julia needed a match to really get over. Chelsea doesn't need a match. You can give Chelsea a 2-minute segment and the U.S. title will feel more relevant than it ever has. So I do think Chelsea's time will elevate that part as well.
Yeah, because if that title is just going to be arm candy, you might as well put it on Chelsea and let her talk around it. Right?
You let her talk around it, exactly. And she could bring it to AAA, to NXT with Ethan Page. Like, that's one thing that people are talking about. The Ethan Page-Chelsea, like, relationship tag team thing, whatever they're doing, that shit is so successful, bro. I am loving every time they are together. 100%.
Yeah, it's good shit. Now, do you think that I know that Fightful said Ryder isn't going to kind of come back just imminently, but do you think there's a scenario where he pops up at like the Rumble and he's back? Like, is there commitments that he's holding him back till then?
I want to, Malik, how do you feel about Zack Ryder?
Let me hear what you guys got to say first.
For me,
go ahead, you go.
For me, it sucks because it's like, I thought he hated Zack. I thought Zack Ryder was dead. I watched the whole Instagram of him killing it, and we're doing Matt Cardona. But granted, I get you don't want to bring Matt Cardona to SmackDown just to lose to LA Knight. So let's bring Zack Ryder instead. I would want when he comes back officially to be Matt Cardona.
Well, and I think that's part of the journey too, right? Because it's like he comes in, you reintroduce Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder is a known loser. He ain't winning this tournament, so you get the pop. You got the woo woo woo. You sell 3 T-shirts. You come back in 6 weeks as Matt Cardona, and there you are. You know what I mean?
Okay,
You
that's
reintroduce
fair.
Zack Ryder.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what they're doing though.
Yeah, see, I
know.
don't think. Yeah, that's us thinking that. Oh, they care. It's like
I think he's back though. Like even though it looks like a
It's on
one-off,
the horizon.
I think he's low key already under contract. He just has other dates he has to fulfill because it doesn't to me make sense for them to put his merch on the website and then pretty much say like he's back and everything, only for him not to come back. I think he might be back, but he has other dates he has to fulfill. So it's like, all right, go do those dates, and then when you're done, you'll come back. And
yeah, so
I don't know what to do with him. I much rather him come back as Matt Cardona because Zack Ryder, even though there are people out there who may not be familiar with him as Matt Cardona, that's not our fault that people don't do their research or people don't watch everything outside of WWE. He left and built himself up to a superstar level where he can at least be a great upper mid-card guy in WWE, if not a world championship contender, possibly. People who remember Zack Ryder, they just remember him as a loser. They remember him being a jobber. They remember him being a guy who got over but wasn't given the right opportunities. I don't know. Bring him back as Zack Ryder.
it seems like a
It's
waste.
two different aspects of the characters that we've seen and what he's done in the Indies, building himself up as the Indie God. I would just hate for him to come back and all the work he put in on the Indies just really go to waste and be flushed down the toilet with all the stuff that he's done the last 5 years to really mean nothing if he's going to come back as Zack Ryder and be the Zack Ryder of the old.
I
I think
agree.
it was smart, if he is to come back, I think it was smart to reintroduce him in that scenario, in that tournament as Zack Ryder. And then for when Matt Cardona shows up, everyone's glued in apart as far as from being like a section of the crowd.
I'll say this, Ryan. If you are right that we have him lose, when he comes back officially, it's as Matt Cardona, then I agree with you 100%. Because it's like, all right, now when we debut him as Matt, it's like it's a big deal. But if he comes back as Zack Ryder, then I agree with Malik 2,000% that it's a waste because it's like you built all this hype up. People care about Matt Cardona. Shit, you had Matt Cardona on NXT, and people went ape shit. He did lose. He did lose. He did. So it's like, damn, what are we doing? I just hope for Matt, the man, he gets to be Matt Cardona. And I do see the comments saying that WWE owns Zack Ryder, whereas they don't own the name Matt Cardona. But I don't know if that's still a thing because we see Ethan Page have his name, and he still has his rights. He said that, at least on Chris Van Vliet. So I don't know about the naming thing. I just hope when he comes back as Matt Cardona for sure.
Yeah, but Ethan Page was never in the WWE, and they never had an IP of him to make money off of again, too. So it's the same, but it's a little different too as well.
True.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know what they're gonna do with. I feel like he kind of already is back though, but I could be wrong. I don't know for sure, but I feel like he might already be back. He has other dates he has to fulfill.
I can see that,
and then
because he does have some GCW dates that he has to do for sure.
Yeah, they might not bring it back.
I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm about to be optimistic with it. I think it'll be back. It'll be in the right spot.
They might not bring him back to the Rumble for all we know. So
true. Yeah. And when he comes back on the instead of Zack Ryder, you bring him back as Matt Cardona, and that's where you introduce it. Honestly, I would love if they had like a promo or like a vignette of Zack Ryder dying or Matt Cardona killing him. Basically, the thing he put on Instagram, have a WWE version of it.
Yeah. I don't know what much he'll do in WWE though. I mean, I don't know because there's already people that they can't even figure out how to use right now that should be in better position. So
true.
It's a tough aspect. Like they're pushing Jey Uso, but they don't want to push like a Carmelo Hayes, and a lot of people don't like that stuff right now.
Or LA Knight.
It's weird because with the Jey Uso factor, the people are the one that put him in that prominent position. It's like, okay, to dive more into this conversation. Going back a year ago, when Jey Uso was getting the world title opportunities or the Money in the Bank matches or the King of the Ring tournaments, and he wasn't winning those matches, people were upset about him getting those opportunities and them not pulling the trigger on him getting the execution of the right opportunity for him to be leveled up, right? When he was losing to Gunther, when he lost to Damian Priest, he didn't win the Money in the Bank, when he didn't qualify for the Final of the King of the Ring. People were not having good feedback about those things when he was getting those opportunities. Then out of nowhere, he wins the Rumble, right? Which was shocking. People didn't expect it to happen. but they were finally giving him the opportunity that I do think he deserved because he found a way to get himself over. The people are the one that put him in that prominent position because they were reacting to him every single week when he would come out and they would yeet and all that stuff. WWE didn't really build him up, I think, to want to make him a main event guy. That just happened organically because the fans are the ones that reacted to him and put him in that prominent position. But I do think once he got that opportunity, people saw the expectations and how low the bar was and felt that he's just much better as a tag team guy, it seems like. Like, as a tag team guy, he's great. As a singles guy, though, there's not really much quality there that he's given us for us to believe that he's world championship contender. And I think people are starting to see that. But he's still getting those positive feedbacks, though. He's not getting booed when he comes out. He's not getting rejected by the audience. The fans are still reacting to him in a positive way, so he's still being put in these prominent spots because he's still a top merch seller. He's still one of the most popular baby faces they have in the company. So for Jey Uso, it's like, what do you really want, people? If you don't want him to be in that spot, you're not reacting that way every week. No matter what country they're in, no matter what state they're in America, every week he comes out and he gets a positive reaction from the audience. But then you have people bitching online about his matches and about him being fatigued and about him not giving you quality, but y'all aren't reacting that way in person.
And y'all buying merch.
The feedback online is not the same as it is in person. That's what WWE is listening to. When he comes out, he's getting massive reactions. So they're capitalizing on that opportunity now because based off how you're reacting to him at these shows.
Well, is that online reaction? Is it like a small echo chamber that just seems bigger than it is?
And I think that's what they think it is.
Yeah.
Based upon the live reactions, like Malik was saying, and based upon the merch. Like, if y'all don't like him, stop making fucking noise and stop buying his shit. But y'all keep buying his shit. Y'all keep making noise. And that's why they're like, oh, well, what are we going to do? Are we going to listen to online when every time he comes out, people are screaming, they're saying, run back his intro, they're buying all of his stuff? You'd be an idiot as a business to stop putting money behind that because based upon what everyone is saying in the venue, they love it.
Yeah. So going with Jey Uso this year, I actually tied into being the Unreal show as well because they made him one of the focal parts of being like, we're going to create a star here. Look what we do. And he was all about timing, and he was in the right spot at the right time with the Bloodline equity story as well for the last 4 years, leading into it as well. So it's like, it just makes sense to go with him because of the new reality show, the past, and to make someone fresh. But was like Jey Uso, the man, ready? I would say he about 75% there, but he needed to be 100% all the time to kind of hit that watermark. And I don't think he is really, but I just think he's like, he'll just wind up at that, like, above the Miz level. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's bigger than, more popular than the Miz, but a lot of his matches are the same. They can be good main event matches with the right people, but that isn't a main event style with your average Joe consistently.
Yeah. He's not a guy that can.
He's a tag team guy, bro.
He's not a guy that can be a lead in matches and stories, I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't go out there.
Stories a little bit, though. He's getting there in the stories. It's just
his stories are good, but he's only in there if he's with the right people. Like, if he's with Roman, sure. If he's with Roman, his stories are good. You put him in there with the right guy, sure. But it's like, if you put him in there, like, they tried to match him up with Logan, and that shit didn't work. But we see Logan match up with guys like Roman, guys like Cody, guys like Seth.
Yeah, they both need to be walked together. They need to be walked. They can't.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't put him in You can't put him in there with a guy like Logan, who's still learning, and Logan's not ready to be a lead guy yet either. When Logan matched up with Cody, Roman, and Seth, those matches were good. So those were all good matches. But these are guys that can lead. These are guys that can be the lead main event guys.
They got the main event presence. Jay doesn't
have that.
Like, Jay doesn't. He's not missing that.
That does come with time, you know.
But it's like, what was the right time though? Because, like, going back to before he won the Rumble, people were begging for him to be in that spot.
No, it comes with time. I'm not saying at the time,
and he doesn't have enough because based upon.
But like I said, when is the time though? That's what I'm saying. You got to think Jay's been over like this since 2023, right? Since that Bloodline Rules match, he was getting put in these opportunity spots, but they weren't ever executing and pulling the trigger. Like, even when they gave him the IC title, he had it for maybe a little under a month.
Good, better than his world title matches.
Yeah,
and he was having at that time. He was having some pretty good matches. His match with Damian Priest wasn't bad. He looked good in the Money in the Bank. You know, his matches with Braun Breaker, like he
Yep.
was having some good
Gunther
matches
matches
at the time.
before this. Yeah.
Gunther, you know what I'm saying? Like he was having some good matches at that time. It seems like after the Rumble, things just
Changed
deteriorated
for
a
him.
bit.
Yeah, and is that
Pressure,
because
maybe?
he has more obligations to do, and it just doesn't? He can't fit that, like, you know. And I see what you're saying, Mo. He's 40. How much time he needs? That's what I'm saying. There's no more time. But I feel like during his IC title run, I feel like that's the perfect spot for him. I think when you get him outside of that, where there's more on his plate, more media, more this, bro. Jay's also a guy that wants to have a good time. Like, there's a reason why CM Punk threw water in his face in that Saturday night's main event, because there was shit he was doing the night before. There's people on Reddit saying they saw him. So it's like, he's not, and this is no disrespect to him, in the ring, when he puts his mind to it, he's good. Or he's decent. Let me not say good. He's decent. But he has to put his mind to it, and that's not something he's willing to do all the time. And if you're not willing to do that all the time, you're not a main eventer.
Jay's just the weirdest position, though. Like I said, like people complain about him being in these spots, but the audience is the one who put him there to begin with. If he was never as over as he's been the last 2 years, he would have never been the world champion. He would have never been put in the main event spot. The fans are the ones that got behind him. You know what I mean? So he just doesn't fit that. He doesn't fit, I feel like, that main event mold is what I feel. Like he's not giving me the quality that I feel to make me believe that he could be a world champion or a main event guy. If he's in there with the right people, he can have some good matches, but he's not a guy that I feel like can lead a story or a match by himself unless he's with the bloodline.
And it's funny because you expect CM Punk to be one of those guys, and for the majority of the match, that felt off.
It did. You know, they had no chemistry. None.
And I feel like, honestly,
Punk, you know,
what's crazy though is I feel like the opportunity they gave Jay should have been LA Knight, for me.
It 100% should have been LA Knight. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not saying LA should have won the Rumble, but like everything that they're giving Jey Uso, LA Knight can do better. He's better on the mic. He has better matches.
Mm-hmm.
He better charisma. He's just a better single guy.
He doesn't have the lineage in the family history that.
But no, that fair, Ryan. But
he doesn't have the lineage, but he doesn't have to have the lineage to get the push.
No, I know. I agree. I'm more of an LA Knight guy than a Punk or than a.
And WWE has no excuse because Jey Uso has merchandise and the fans. LA Knight has the same things LA Knight did. Now to the point to where it's falling off. Like, y'all have made this man lose his heat. He's heated himself up twice. After the first Money in the Bank, y'all failed. The second Money in the Bank, he's heated himself up twice, bro. And now you're asking him to heat himself up again. Are you going to pull the trigger? How can people have faith? LA Knight is 10 times better than Jey Uso, in my opinion. And I think he deserves the Jey Uso spot.
Yeah, I feel you. Mo, I would send you the link, but I'm about to sign off here in a minute, bro. I ain't gonna be here too much longer. I'm starving, so I'm gonna be here in about another 5 minutes, and I'm calling it a quick. So, I only just brought that up just because of the aspect of the audience and how the fans react and stuff. You know, it's just like I get the frustrations and the criticisms, but I feel like it goes both ways though. It's like y'all are criticizing the man, but y'all put him there. Y'all are the ones that put him in that spot. Like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all mad for? Y'all are the ones that made him over. You did, not WWE. The people put him in that spot. So it's same with LA Knight. They just won't give the opportunity to LA Knight opposed to Jey Uso, unfortunately. So
you think they didn't put LA in the Saturday Night's main event and put Jay in there because they have plans for LA Knight?
Yeah.
Or
What plans they got?
Yeah, Ryan, I can't be optimistic about it anymore. I've been trying to convince myself, he didn't win the Money in the Bank. They have a plan for LA Knight. He didn't win this. They have a plan. Every time, and Malik made a perfect sketch about LA Knight, how many times they've tried to give him the ball and how many times they've just pulled it from him. And it's so many, man. I want him, and part of me is now believing, can he beat Cena? But like, if LA Knight beats Cena, what good does that do for LA Knight after if you're not going to give him the championship? It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I feel like going to. Let me see what I wrote down here. Hold on.
It's just I feel for LA Knight so much. Like,
me too.
I'll bring it here for a second, Mo.
And the man's 42. You know, I know that's the new 35.
Yeah.
But still,
he's still. And see, my thing with that, the age thing, it's like, bro, I'm sick of the age thing in wrestling. Like,
bro, that shit. Hold on, yeah, that shit does not.
It doesn't matter, bro.
The age thing does not matter, bro. We got to remember people, for
That shit
some
pisses
reason,
me off.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter because some people, as they get older, they do fall off. You could see a deterioration for certain talent. So I understand
For
that.
some, but not for all, bro.
Not for everybody, but age doesn't. When it comes to age, we got to remember, people will talk about this person's too old and they shouldn't be winning, but people will talk about the Ruthless Aggression era when Undertaker was winning the world title in his 40s, begging that Shawn Michaels would win another world title when he was in his 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We just talked about
begging
Ric Flair
that John
and Triple H.
Cena, begging for John Cena to get a 17th world title. Man, almost 50. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it just depends on who they want in that spot. It's a pick and choose with the people as far as the age thing, because
Age shouldn't matter for how old you are. And then I hate the reverse where people are like, oh, he's too young. Bro, in every other sport, you could be 18 years old and be in the NFL or the NBA balling. Like, I don't think it should matter how young you are. It shouldn't matter how old you are. It should matter if you're good. To me, that's what should matter.
If people are complaining about Cena beating Dom, it goes again to the double-edged sword. So people, let me get this straight. People were upset that John Cena beat Dom. Now, yes, if Dom had beat Cena, that obviously could have elevated him more because it's John Cena. That could have meant more. But people also wanted him to be the Grand Slam champion, so there comes a double edge. But Dom losing isn't going to affect him.
Not at all.
People were upset. People were upset that he didn't put over Dom, the young talent, but that's literally all John Cena was doing for like the last 7 years, and people hated it. They complained about it when he lost to Austin Theory, when he lost to Solo Sikoa. People complained about it. Now, granted, obviously we didn't know how those people were going to be used after they beat Cena, but going into those matches, these were opportunities to elevate new talent like Austin Theory in a Solo for the future by beating somebody like a John Cena, but obviously they weren't used the way we thought they were, or never went somewhere for certain people, right? But for the last 7-8 years, all Cena would do was just come back and put everybody over. This year is the most he's ever won matches since like 2016 or something. You know, like it's been years since John Cena has won this many matches in a whole year. So Dom will be fine. He's still got another championship on top of that too. Like this loss isn't going to affect him. But I like how people say that Cena should have put over the young talent and Dom should have won.
No,
because hold on. Because I'm gonna ask a serious question here. So there are people saying that Dom should have won and Cena should have put over the young talent, right? Because he's a part of the future. They feel the same way when he beat Logan Paul, though.
Bro,
he get a pass for that because y'all just don't like Logan Paul. Because technically, realistically, if we're being real here, if we're being consistent, is Logan Paul not young? Is he not a part of the future? Would that win have not helped at least catapult him up to the next level?
100%.
I'm the same way. I get people don't like Logan, but they don't match the same energy they don't match the same energy all the time. They pick and choose on certain things of how they want to view stuff. You know what I mean? It's like 100%. You can beat one guy and it's like, okay, yes, you beat that guy. But then you can beat another guy who's maybe the same equal to that guy or at least part of the future, and then it becomes an issue. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pick and choose of who they want to nitpick certain things with that for.
100%.
Dom, I think, has a bright future. I don't see Dom falling into an Austin Theory category where he just disappears and stuff like that. I think Dom potentially could be a future world champion for the future. Like, I think Dom has a bright ceiling in WWE. I think him losing to Cena doesn't affect him. You give Cena the Grand Slam. That's what people wanted. Literally, this retirement tour, besides the heel turn and the Brock Lesnar match, has gone exactly how people wanted it. Cena got the 17th world title, became Grand Slam champion. He's had rivalries from the past that we got to revisit with Orton, Punk, and AJ Styles. He's had match of the year contenders. You know, like, he's done a lot of good things during this retirement tour. It's just the heel turn and the Lesnar match are the two things that have asterisks to it. But Dom will be fine.
Yeah. Well, that's the heel turn. That's part of that. That's part of the heel turn.
Some aspects of the heel turn work though. So
and look, Dom will be fine. And Mo said it. Dom's still a AAA champion. To me, this not only did this make Dom a made man in the eyes of Cena, Cena respected him. This also allowed for story things because the Judgment Day wasn't there. So for Dom to finally get away from them, it's to make him move forward. It's a positive. Dom and Liv can now leave the Judgment Day. They weren't there for him. They weren't family. It's like, okay, fire. I think Dom will be okay. He's still the AAA champion. He's more than likely going to retire his father with the in AAA, bro. It's going to be one of the biggest things in luchador history. Like, Dom will be fine. And honestly, Dom still may get a rematch against Cena. It's still possible. He
Don't
may
waste
in
it.
San Diego. But you don't waste it. I agree. He doesn't need it. To your point, he definitely doesn't need it. But Dom will be fine. And like Malik said, why are y'all complaining saying Cena's not putting people over? What about Austin Theory? What about Solo? All those people that Cena tried. It's not his fault that those people didn't turn out to what they could have been. But that's not Dom's fault. So that won't happen to Dom.
And Dom's going to benefit from moments. And last Monday night was a moment.
It was huge.
That crowd was phenomenal. I've been to a shitload of WrestleManias.
I think also too, we talked about it on the pod before, and I can't remember what episode we talked about it on before. We talked about it before on the pod a couple times, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't speak for everybody else, but I think it's time. I'm officially crowning Rhea Ripley. She got to be the most popular women's superstar the company's ever had, bro. Her reactions are absolutely insane.
That pop was nuts.
Like the fact that she got the same type of pop that Cena got is crazy. Becky Lynch had the bigger peak, but popularity-wise, man, Rhea Ripley, bro, I think she got it on so many levels. I feel like at this stage, if you were to walk up to random people who don't even watch wrestling and you put a picture of Becky and Rhea up against each other, I think
they know Rhea.
would be the most noticeable
Yeah,
person.
like reels and stuff are much more popular now than they were in like 18, 19 when Becky.
Yeah, I think Rhea, she also has more of a connection, like just in pop culture too. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what I say.
people who don't even
look is
watch,
so distinct. Her look is so distinct.
people who don't even watch wrestling just know Rhea Ripley.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like
bro,
her look is more, and it has a lot to do with the gooning and stuff like that too. But it's like getting over is getting over at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like you find a way to get over it.
The fact that Drake posted her and said he was his muse on Instagram. The fact that my girlfriend and my girlfriend's friends don't watch wrestling but know who Rhea Ripley is. That shows how Rhea Ripley is pop culturally known. She's in the cultural zeitgeist, bro.
Becky has the biggest peak we've ever seen, and she had crazy popularity too. But Rhea, bro, I think she surpassed her in the popularity.
Oh, she definitely has, bro. Becky's more known to wrestling fans and more important to wrestling fans. Rhea's more known worldwide to just humanity, which is crazy to say.
Like go back and look at that reaction when Cena won the IC title and then Becky
It's the same,
bro.
It's the same.
It's the same pop.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's crazy. I was there. It was the same. It was. But Rhea benefited from closing, and Cena, everyone wanted Cena, and then they went to sleep until that Rhea popped.
I mean, Rhea could have opened. She could have opened too, though. She could have.
But to your point, that makes it even better. Cena won. The crowd got to see their hero win. It's the end of the night. The crowd should be dead. There's nothing left. Oh wait, Rhea Ripley comes, and we're just as loud as the hero winning. Like,
because you got to think too, when Becky was popular. This is also why I'm giving another edge to Rhea for popularity. When Becky reached her popularity level, this was still during the Big Dog Roman era.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins wasn't getting accepted as much. People were sick of Brock Lesnar.
There was nothing there.
There was a perfect time for a woman to be able to catapult up to that. Rhea's in the Roman Reigns Tribal Chief era, the Cody Rhodes American Nightmare era, the Jey Uso Yeet era, the LA Knight era. Like, she's in the era with other popular superstars at a high level, and she's right up there. Like
she's with
right
the big dogs, bro. She's with the big dogs. That's a fact. No, let me not say with. She is one of the big dogs, bro. She has the best merch sales with Roman and Cody. Like, outside of Roman and Cody, it's Rhea. Like, the only other person that can compete with those three is when she's active is Bianca. Like, in terms of popularity, Bianca's the only person that can catch those three. Outside of that, that's it. It's Rhea, Cody, and Roman. They're the most popular people.
The top 5 most popular people in the company would have to be Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and then you probably have to throw Jey Uso in there. Like, as far as popularity.
Is the 5th?
No, not in order, but like Jey Uso has to be in there for his popularity. Like,
yeah, for sure. I'm not mad at that.
His popularity is everywhere. Everywhere they go.
He's huge.
It's there. So
only reason why I'm gonna give Bianca a little bit for that 5th spot, I do think her reality TV show helps on Hulu.
She ain't getting no Jey Uso reactions.
You don't think?
Bro.
Oh yeah, fair.
You're not getting no Jey Uso reactions, bro.
Fair.
He was getting booed a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? In the international crowds, Jey Uso in them international crowds
is love.
Crazy for Jey Uso.
Yeah, no, you're right. Jey
Uso got the crazy movement. I mean, you could have put LA Knight in there too, but they don't use him properly. I feel like those would be the 5. But like I said, Rhea is one of the big dogs. Like,
she is.
She managed to. At one point, like you mentioned, she was outselling Cody in merch. I mean, like
outselling Cody and Roman. Not just Cody and Roman. She was number 1 for a couple of months, bro. Like Rhea was doing the damn thing.
Rhea Ripley's up there, bro. I feel like strictly just popularity wise, based off crowd reaction and familiar, territories of people who like are familiar with this person. I think Rhea's number 1 now. I think she surpassed Becky in popularity. She surpassed Lita, Trish, Nikki Bella, all the people you're gonna name. She has surpassed all those people in terms of popularity.
What do you think she does at Mania?
I think it's her versus Stephanie.
Ooh, you think it's her versus Stephanie? Yeah, I part of me still wants Rhea Bianca. I think they want that at some point, but I think Bianca Jade is just too right there, and that's why I think you do Rhea Stephanie to build Stephanie as well. But I do think Rhea Bianca's coming, and that may be it's gonna be.
I think next year's Royal Rumble. This might be a hot take, but I think next year's Royal Rumble will be the first Rumble we see have 2 people win the Rumble that have won it before.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry, 2026.
Yeah, I think Roman and Bianca are like favorites.
And Bianca's going after Jade?
Because Bianca and Jade, I know people are throwing out Sami Zayn and Liv Morgan, but I'm looking at the trajectory of the lineups of the matches. Yeah, sure, Liv Morgan could win the Rumble, but what match is she going to have? Stephanie versus Liv, they could do that, but Rhea versus Stephanie is a much bigger match.
Huge.
And I think that's what WWE really wants, because Rhea is the most popular superstar they got, and I think Stephanie is on her way to getting up there.
Yeah,
I think that's a much bigger match for WrestleMania. And then Jade and Bianca,
huge.
The story's already there, and that's a bigger match than Liv and Jade as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't see a scenario where Liv is winning the Rumble in any of those scenarios. And then you have for the men, with Seth Rollins' injury, I think that throws a lot of curveballs in those ways. So I feel now they could do Cody Roman 3, but I think they're going to do Cody versus Randy and Punk versus Roman. That's what I think.
I can see it. I definitely think CM Punk. I definitely think Seth's injury messes everything up. But to the Liv point, because that's something I feel very confident on. It's like you said it, Malik. Liv and Stephanie, Rhea's a bit bigger match. Liv and Jade, Bianca's a bigger match. Bianca and Jade and Rhea and Stephanie are the 2 biggest women's matches WWE can make right now. Outside, the only match they can make bigger is Bianca and Rhea. So if you're not doing Bianca and Rhea, those are the 2 biggest matches you can make right now. So like I agree with you 100% on the women front. The men's is tricky because of Seth Rollins' injury, but I feel 100% confident like you do about the women's side because it can't be Liv. It makes no sense.
I feel it's good, Mo.
What's good, everybody?
Mo,
sorry I'm late as fuck. I would have been here the whole show, but last minute things with my daughter. So,
It's all good.
3 things I got.
That man want to rant about Jey Uso.
3 things. I'm gonna keep it short because I know we're about to wrap up here. First thing, I'm mad I wasn't here for the recap for Survivor Series 05, so I'm gonna drop a video on it later this week. That's number 1. Number 2, to the people complaining about Dom Mysterio. He's a current world champion. Take your panties out of a twist. He's a current world champion.
That's a fact.
Stop crying. He'll be all right. He's 28. He's one of the best heels in the entire company. Calm down.
And to that popular conversation we had, he could be up there, Malik, because he gets the same type of popularity.
People love Dom, too. Love Dom, too. He's going to be fine. I don't know why people are complaining so much. And plus, it's John Cena. Y'all act like he lost to a scrub. It's John Cena. But anyway, main thing I pulled up for Jey Uso. See, I've seen the conversation a lot online. I didn't hear any of y'all say it, so I'm not going at any of y'all here. But I've seen the conversation a lot online about, is Jey Uso's hate justified? Is he overhated? Is he, whatever? I'm here to say that shit is 100% justified. Here's why. I understand that we, the fans, put Jey Uso in that position to, get to where he is now, world champion, Royal Rumble, all that stuff, because he was so popular, right? It's because, to me, Jey Uso, he earned that spot just off the fact that he was an integral part to one of the greatest stories that WWE has ever told. So he deserves something for that. And he got himself mega over with the whole Yeet thing, selling merch more than a lot of the top guys. Like, respect for that. He earned his spot to be in that world title scene. That's why when he won the Rumble, I was like, I don't all the way agree with this, but I ain't mad at it.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I get it. He's been waiting his turn. He's put in a lot of work. He's gotten himself mega over. Like, it's not just like regular over. Like that motherfucker was arguably the most popular person in the company at that point in time. So I get that, right? But once you get in a spot, maybe you should perform like it. So when people are coming at Jay sideways, when he underperforms time and time again, and it didn't really piss me off as much until I saw this clip from Unreal, because I legit refused to watch Unreal. And so I saw this clip where literally the higher ups are addressing the actual issues with Jey Uso in the ring.
You gotta get more wins.
So I'm like, so your bosses know what's wrong with you, yet you're not tightening up, yet you're not producing at a main event level when they've given you damn near everything. They gave you the Rumble, they gave you a world title match at WrestleMania. You did some shit. People, there's legends like Roddy Piper. They've never done that shit. You did all that, and you still refuse to get better. You still refuse to perform at a main event level.
Stay better.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Like, we can say, oh, the fans put him there. The fans put him there. Yeah, like I said in the comments before, I could want a video game and expect it to be great. But if it's dog shit, I'm going to complain.
The thing is, though, I don't know how much people really expected Jay level up, because his style has been the same even before the world title push. There's nothing about him that's changed. His matches were the same. His moveset is the same. Like, there's a reason the Jimmy and Jay match at WrestleMania 40 wasn't great, because they wrestled the same style. So even before, I think a lot of his negativities were hidden because he was in a tag team for so long. He didn't have to wrestle all the time in matches. He was in a tag team, and that worked for him. Even a little bit as a singles guy, his stuff with Roman was good, but Roman's matches are very slow paced. They're more storytelling matches. It's not like boom, 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 boom. It's very building up to a climax and leading to something.
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso, I don't know what people were really expecting for him to change, if you ask me. Like, everything about him has been the same. Nothing about him has changed. Like, that was never going to change just because he got a main event spot. He's been doing the same stuff, and he's been the same guy for many years. He just got a catchphrase that got really over.
I'll say his effort needs to get better, because like we were saying,
his effort is not there.
When he was Intercontinental Champion, his matches, we liked some of those matches, but the effort was there. You could tell he locked in. Because
is the effort there, or was he just in the ring with the right people? Because we talked about that before. If he's in the ring with the right
both,
people,
maybe a mix of both.
It might be both. It might be a mix.
If he's in the ring with the right, like, how come he could put on a good match with Braun Breaker, but he can't do the same with Logan Paul? When we seen
CM Punk,
we've seen Logan Paul. Like, if you put Seth Rollins in the ring with Braun Breaker and Logan Paul, I know he can have good matches with both guys. We've seen it.
Yeah, we
He
have.
can have a good match with Braun Breaker. We've seen him have a good match with Logan Paul. Jey Uso, how come he couldn't have a good match with Logan, but he can have a good match with Braun? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not meant to be the lead guy in matches, which is why I think he's just not fitting for that world title. He deserved 100% the opportunity to at least get the shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now, knowing what we've seen, there's not really much about him that's going to change. I don't know what people are expecting for him.
That's why I say he needs to step aside for a guy like LA Knight.
And it's crazy because his brother wrestles a completely different style when he's singles. If Jimmy would have got that opportunity, I don't think we're complaining about Jimmy's matches, because we saw what Jimmy does with guys like Melo and a multitude of guys who aren't on the level of some of the people Jay gets to wrestle.
It goes to a point, though. You also have to remember, everybody who likes wrestling likes different things.
True.
You know what I mean? True. Jey Uso, for his fans, people who rock with Jey Uso and support him, I genuinely don't think they care about his wrestling style. They don't like him because of that. They like Jey Uso because maybe they like him maybe because they feel some type of connection with him. Maybe they think he's cool, and he's somebody that they would want to be like if he's a wrestler. He has a cool entrance. He has a cool presentation. He's somebody that they look at him and like, man, that guy is cool, man. I would want to be that guy.
Energy, yeah.
He has the energy.
You're right. That's exactly what it is.
He has the energy there. It's the same with like the Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior had energy. He had charisma behind his character. But when the bell rings, there ain't much there. You know what I'm saying? But people who like Ultimate Warrior, I don't think cared that he couldn't wrestle. Same with Goldberg. People didn't care that his matches were limited or squash matches. He had the presentation that they liked. So I think that's what Jey Uso fans are gravitating towards is his presentation. He may not check off the other boxes that some people are going to criticize him for and want to see, but people who genuinely like him, I don't think care about that. It's like with Jeff Hardy too. People who love Jeff Hardy, even though Jeff Hardy can do a lot more, but they mainly fell in love with Jeff Hardy because of the extreme tactics. He's jumping off ladders. He's doing crazy shit. You know what I mean? That makes you go, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like he had a cool factor to him. He had the face paint and the sleeves. Like he had a cool factor to him. Jeff Hardy can have good matches over the singles guy. He's proven that he can wrestle, but that's what people gravitate towards Jeff Hardy to. If Jeff Hardy had a stinker or couldn't wrestle, I think people generally don't care. How many screw ups has this man had in his career? And people still love Jeff Hardy. They don't care. Like they don't care how many times. They don't care how many times he messes up, how many times he screws up. They love Jeff Hardy. You know what I mean? Like that's their guy. For Jey Uso, it's the same concept. People who like Jey Uso, I don't think really care about his style of wrestling or how poor his matches may be. There's something about him that just clicks for them. Maybe we don't understand it because we're looking at more things. Like you gotta do more things for me to be able to support you and root for you in that spot. But for people who rock with Jay, they like him just because for whatever reason. I think it mainly has to do with his presentation.
Well, I think the issue then it isn't because I'm glad you said Ultimate Warrior. I think the issue then that you have then shouldn't be with Jey Uso. It should be with the Booker because just like with Ultimate Warrior, Vince said, "Okay, enough is enough." Vince stopped it and stopped Ultimate Warrior.
Pivoted back to Hogan.
So maybe it's not.
Well, that's what they did though. Didn't they do that with Jey Uso? They gave it right back to Gunther.
Yeah, he had the belt for 2.5 months.
Nah, they did give it back, but I'm saying like,
thank God,
we gotta move him like out of these. Like he shouldn't be in the spot against Punk. You know what I'm saying? Like it
pisses me off. I think it pisses me off when people. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, when you get to that level, you can't really backtrack because even though like Warrior, they may have took the title off of him, but when he would come back, he was still in main event spots. You know what I mean? Like he was still against top guys. He's already at that level now. How can you backtrack? You've already invested your stuff into him. You already gave him the title. You already gave him those moments. You can't just backtrack him backwards now. Like that just doesn't make sense.
You'll still give Jay moments. You just won't let him win the championship. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
like Jay's gonna be in those spots from now on. You know what I mean? He's gonna because he's consistently one of their top merch sellers. He's consistently been one of the most popular guys, and he's a must-watch guy for people. Like when he's on TV, people see what he does. You know what I mean? So go ahead.
I understand like why people like Jay. Like I'm not gonna sit here and tell people, oh, you're wrong for liking Jey Uso. But it's when they say the hate is forced when we're given real justified reasons. Like the in-ring thing is my number one thing with Jay. That's all it is.
You know how they treat Jey Uso? The internet reacts to Jey Uso like Cody.
The Cody hate is forced.
Cody hate is unnecessary, bro.
They think Cody is as bad as Jay, but it couldn't be more
crazy, bro.
That is diabolical.
The Cody hate is coming from a loud Roman Reigns fan minority, bro. That's where that
like that shit is forced as fuck.
I know exactly where the Cody
what annoys me with Jay when people try to compare him to LA Knight. I've never seen LA Knight get blown up into a before he starts a match. Nah. I've never seen LA Knight disappoint me on the microphone. I've never seen a match with LA Knight and be like, that disappointed me. I've seen that a billion times with Jey Uso.
The most you'll get from LA Knight is that one spot he always botches. Yeah, where he jumps up on top of the top rope.
Yeah, he's not the best in ring.
That's the only thing he just bought. That's the only thing my guy LA Knight will do. He'll botch.
He's not the best in ring worker, but
yeah, that's when he's wearing the lifts. So when he's going against a taller guy.
I don't hate Jay. I just his fans sometimes be. I don't know, bro. They wouldn't have survived 2010s, bro, with John Cena, bro. And John Cena was good. It's just people were bitching and moaning about every little thing he did.
People are never satisfied with a lot of things. Unfortunately, that's what
Exactly, Janae. That's why the Cody hate is stupid. Cody will always give you a match of the year contender, bro. Cody's one of the best wrestlers.
I understand that not everybody gravitate towards the baby faces that Cody portrays because it's very superhero, good guy, over the top gimmick. I understand that, but my thing is people just blatantly lie too much about things just because they don't like somebody. If you're not a fan of somebody, it's okay not to be a fan of them. It's okay to say that, right. Like, hey, I'm just not a fan of that guy. It's not my cup of tea, whatever the case. But when you blatantly lie and say Cody's boring on the mic, he doesn't have good matches, he has no charisma. Now you're just lying because none of that is true. He has all those things.
Yeah. They're just trying to fit their narrative.
He gives you that consistently every year since he's been.
They're trying to convince themselves in their minds that he's really this bad wrestler, this bad person. But he's not that. He's actually good at what he does. It's the same with Roman. It's the same with Cena when he was getting hate. All these people that are actually good at what they do. You may not be a fan of them. That's cool. But to blatantly just lie and say that person is just not good at anything, now you're just being too much of a hater. Now the hate is really forced. You know what I mean?
People are still pushing the Cena hate with like he can't wrestle. I'm like, there's no way y'all are actually watching these matches with open eyes if you're telling me John Cena can't wrestle, bro. Like,
yeah, it's unnecessary.
He may not be Shawn or Brett, but
it's to fit narratives.
Stop it.
It's literally to fit narratives.
In 2025, we still doing this?
The Cody hate has two factions. It's the AEW narrative of he didn't do anything, so we want to bash Cody. So
he left.
Yeah, he left. AEW's better without him. AEW does better without him. And then there's the Roman fans who are like, Cody doesn't deserve the spot. He didn't deserve to end Roman's reign. All of this shit. It's those groups, bro, and it's unnecessary. It's so unnecessary.
Cody's gonna fall in that same trajectory as Cena, Roman. It's like he's not really gonna be appreciated by a lot of people until he's not the guy anymore. Once he's not the guy, then people are gonna be like, "Oh, we want Cody back. Oh, we miss Cody." It's the same thing with Cena. Once Cena got replaced by Roman, we miss Cena all of a sudden. Once Roman started to step back, once Roman lost the championship, that's when people, Roman Reigns, he's the GOAT. Wow, we need him back now. Like, we miss Roman Reigns. Y'all didn't treat him like this, though.
The moment Roman
y'all were ready for that title reign to end in 2021.
Bro, they wanted the reign to end with Drew McIntyre clashing at the castle. Let's not be like, we were there. We know. We saw it, bro. People did not respect, like, they only started being like Roman this, Roman that, when the moment Cody 1, 2, 3. Instantly, the moment that happened, they were like, yeah, this was a great match. And, oh, wait, Roman needs the belt back. Like that shit's absurd. And the crazy thing is, like you said, Malik, when Cody stops, the love he's going to get, because Cody's been giving us great matches, all of this shit, the thing he did starting AEW, people are going to love that guy. When he is done, we're going to lose somebody special.
No, it's crazy. As soon as you become the guy, people, like I mentioned on the pod before, like there was an internet forum from 2005, the night of WrestleMania 21. People were already saying John Cena was stale. He had just won the championship that night, and people were already saying that he was stale. In 2005.
Brian Danielson said it. Wrestling fans, fickle.
2 forum callbacks tonight. Wow.
It's great. Yeah.
Shit, man.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the IWC wasn't just as massive as it is today. So some people didn't know. Some people didn't. If you weren't reading dirt sheets or you weren't in the forums, you didn't know how people reacted that way. You didn't see it all the time. You know what I mean? But it was definitely out there for sure. It's definitely been out there for many years. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, people just never really know what they want sometimes. That's just the frustrating thing. Like, they say they want one thing, but then when they get it, it's not good enough. So nobody hates wrestling more than wrestling fans, unfortunately.
That's a fact.
Good thing.
Yeah.
All right, before we head out of here, let's do a little game called Pick Between the Two, and then we'll go ahead and sign off. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name 2 wrestlers, and you're gonna tell me what wrestler you think is the better overall talent when it comes to promos, matches, storytelling, all the above. Comparing these 2 individual wrestlers, who's the better talent between these 2? So we'll go in order. Ryan, then Lynn, and Mo answer in order. So pick between the 2. First matchup I got, Batista or Jeff Hardy?
All right, those are 2 different flavors of ice cream right there. So
they are.
Batista has had more success. I would say Jeff Hardy has a bigger fan base. Batista's probably a better promo. In ring wise, probably whatever style you prefer. Batista probably has better big main events. Jeff Hardy probably has a better catalog of matches. Jeff Hardy has all those mid-card and tag team stuff too. Longevity is Jeff Hardy. My gut tells me Jeff Hardy, but I see Batista. I can see the case for Batista. I would pick Jeff Hardy though.
I don't need to go long. I was never a Jeff Hardy guy. Give me Batista.
It's hard, but It
That's
is
close.
because it's two different angles. You're looking at it.
I understand why you
Yeah.
say it's close. 100%. It definitely
Yeah.
is.
In ring, I'd go Jeff. Character work, I'd go Batista.
Yeah.
Storytelling,
Promo,
Batista.
you gotta go Batista.
I'd go
too.
Batista. I might have to roll with Batista, bro.
But I see that Jeff Hardy's catalog is deep.
Yeah,
deep. And it's
I would say like all time, I'm taking Jeff.
Yeah, you don't have to explain why. It's just who you think is the better talent between the two.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna just go Jeff. I'm gonna go Batista. I'm gonna go Batista.
all right. Next one, Gunther or Sheamus?
Gunther.
Oh shit! This one hurts my soul.
Gunther, he was never stale. Sheamus is having a resurgence now, and we pretend like we love him, right? But we do love him, but we pretend like he wasn't just there for 6 or 7
Sheamus is
years.
starting to get some revisionist history. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
It's Gunther. It's Gunther, and in my opinion, it's not even close. And I like Sheamus too, but I think Gunther is up there. So you're probably asking the wrong guy there. Gunther.
Malik said I don't have to explain myself. I'm going Sheamus.
I kind of want you to explain yourself. Now.
No, I don't have to. I'm going Sheamus. That hurt my
Gunther.
heart.
Yeah.
Gunther for sure.
Okay. Rey Mysterio or Cody Rhodes?
Cody.
Cody Rhodes.
I
Cody,
hate that shit. I hate that
better overall package.
shit.
Oh, Cody Landscape, huh?
Landslide. Yep.
Cody Landslide. Okay. Next one, John Cena or The Undertaker?
Cena.
Oh fuck.
Cena. I think the Undertaker Loki's overrated, overrated in my opinion. But both have great legacy, great longevity for sure. But at that tip top tier, I don't think the Undertaker works at the tip top tier as long as John Cena did. But I do see it's a different role too, because Undertaker has that Andre the Giant role. Andre the Giant wouldn't have worked in that Hulk Hogan role, so to speak, right? And that's how I look at the Undertaker.
So we're talking about talent. What is the better overall talent? I think John Cena on promos, I'll give it to him. I'm taking Undertaker's in-ring more. Character worker, I gotta go Undertaker. I'm going as a talent. I'm going, give me Mark. Give me Undertaker as a talent. Sorry, John Cena.
People ain't going
Yeah,
nuts.
I lean Taker. Like, bro took just off the character, because every other category to me is close.
Yes.
But just the fact that he took what should arguably be the dumbest character ever and made it the greatest character ever. I can't even. I'm going Taker.
This one might be interesting. I want to see what y'all say about this. Logan Paul or Jey Uso?
Oh, you just want to be mean.
I already got my answer.
Jey Uso.
Yeah, give me Jey Uso, man. I can't go with Logan, bro.
Logan's only had
Jey Uso.
25 matches, if that.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, Jey Uso, he has some good matches though. So I'm just saying.
Logan
this
Paul's
is good.
storytelling is non-existent.
Yeah, he only got one flavor. I'm a bad guy on social media. That's it. Jay gave me some great tag work. Shout out to Jay.
Christian or Dolph Ziggler?
Ooh, this goes. I wish Jade
Jade
was
should have
here.
been here for this
Yeah,
one,
that reminded me of last week, bro.
So this is out of left field, right? Ooh.
This is tough, bro. This is tough. Because Ziggs is that guy.
Christian, because we've seen more variety, I guess. But Ziggler, I like Ziggler, man. Ziggler's good. That's a hard one. But I'm going to go Christian.
So this is about talent. And, okay, so people always say Ziggler has the talent if he gets the main event spot. I just saw Ziggler have the TNA spot, and his TNA spot was not as good as Christian. I'm going Christian, man. I'm going Christian on talent.
Yeah, Christian. I think he's the most underrated of all time. So.
I'm going Christian.
Yeah, I don't think his WWE stuff illuminated what he could be.
But TNA showed exactly who Christian could be a great heel, bro. Like 100%.
Like I said, you guys don't have to elaborate on this. You could just your answer is your
Elaborating the fun part a little bit.
yeah. So your answer is your answer.
Yeah.
Let's dive into some of the women. Alexa Bliss or Liv Morgan?
Oh, okay.
Oof. Oof.
I know my answer right away.
All right, I would marry Liv Morgan. I was kidding. All right, I thought we played that game. I was like, chill. All right, I got
Wrong game.
wrong game. My game.
Yo.
I won't go crazy there. All right, Alexa. they're kind of the same. Alexa, I guess, longevity, but I like Liv too.
I'm going Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
I think the only thing Liv has above her is in ring.
But Alexa's kind of,
fair.
I don't.
Prime Alexa on the microphone.
2016, 17, Alexa, Liv's never. Liv's pretty good though, so we'll see. I'm going Alexa.
Liv's getting better. Liv's gotten better.
The way I broke it down, Liv, I prefer in ring. Alexa's a better character worker, and I think promo, I prefer the way that Liv Morgan does her daddy Dom. Like when she get into a bad girl, I'ma talk like I like it, baby. Give me Liv. Give me Liv.
I think what he do with Liv if we're playing that game.
Yo.
I'm taking Liv on both, brother.
Yo.
So who's your answer, Mo?
Oh, Alexa.
Okay. Chelsea Green or Roxanne Perez?
Oh.
Again, that's two different.
That's
Two
flavors,
different wavelengths. Yeah. I'm gonna go Roxanne because I think she's a little better, but I adore Chelsea. I think she's awesome.
I'm going Chelsea Green, man. Chelsea Green's a better character worker, better promo, and Roxanne may have her in ring, but 2 out of 3. And when Chelsea can go, when you actually see Chelsea go, Chelsea can go with the best of them. We saw her versus Penta. I'm going Chelsea, man.
But in fairness, I think Roxanne would have a good match against Penta.
No, for sure. No, 100%.
Yeah.
I was just defending Chelsea's in ring with
I
her.
know.
You're on mute, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he talking?
This is similar to the Jeff Hardy Batista one.
Yeah,
It's
we
like-
can't hear you now.
It is. Yeah, we can't hear shit, bro. I don't know what
He's
happened.
Mike, he probably unplugged his mic or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
you don't know.
Still nothing.
Chelsea Green's not a bad answer.
But this is definitely just like the Oh wait.
Oh.
I thought we heard something.
My-
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. It was Roxanne and who again?
In Chelsea.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
Roxanne. Just off what she did as NXT Women's Champion.
Damn, now you lagging, bro. It's crazy.
My leg.
You see-
God damn it.
You see how he talking?
Yeah, that's wild.
Let me fix this. I don't know what. Oh my.
I don't know what that did.
My
All
still.
right, now he back. I think he back now.
All right, cool. That was weird.
Oh yeah, okay. So what's your answer again?
Roxanne.
Roxanne,
Just
okay.
off what she did as NXT Women's Champion.
I think she has more upside too. Yeah.
This one might be easy, but I had to put this on here. Nikki Bella or Rhea Ripley?
I
You
would
could have
make
said
the
any
case
name
for
after that.
Rhea Ripley. Come on, Malik.
Yeah,
Go.
Rhea. We don't have to spin long.
There's a fucking spirit bomb to a Masenko. Give me Rhea Ripley. Bro.
Good anime pull, bro. That is a spirit bomb to a Masenko. Nice.
Now you talking in ring or you talking gooning? No, I'm just playing. I'm
Shit, Rhea might have both.
Rhea
I'm
does
off
have
that
both.
just trying to give Nikki Bella a shot here. But anyways, continue.
Nikki Bella might have both. So
Bro, that's a Rasengan to a Kamehameha. That's like crazy. Like not even.
No,
Masenko,
like, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like
fix your camera again, Mo. You're lagging again.
Am I still like Jesus Christ?
yeah,
this thing.
it went back. It went back.
What the hell? Okay, hold on. Let me just.
And Malik, quick question: did my camera fuck up today? If not,
Nah,
that's
it was
good
good
now?
today. It was good
That's
today.
crazy, bro. But hey, let me tell you, my restream looks different, so I definitely think the update finally worked. So, but whatever. Like I said,
Damn, bro. What's up with that light, bro? Light it brighter, bro.
I don't have my actual light. It's just some
So,
extra
hold on,
light.
give your answer. Give everybody. You said Rhea Ripley, right, Mo?
Yeah, Rhea Ripley easily.
You sure? Oh, yeah. Big Nikki Bella fan, so. Last one. We're talking just talent. So Bianca Belair or Mercedes Moné?
Ooh.
Sasha Banks included? Is that the stupid question? Like,
I mean, Sasha. I was gonna say Sasha Banks, but like they're the same person. But like we're talking just talent, not career. So yeah, Sasha
Yeah,
Banks,
just
aka
talent.
Mercedes Moné.
see, Belair being gone for the last 8 months kind of hurts her a little bit, right? I think Monet is doing pretty well, but would that Monet character work at the platform where Belair works, right? Like, you know what I mean? The heights of where Belair has worked. I want to pick Belair because my gut tells me that, but my head kind of tells me Monet. I'm going to go Monet.
This is tough. Okay, so I definitely think Mercedes in ring. I can give her the nod for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to like on the mic, I prefer Bianca because like Mercedes in AEW showing me her talking is character work is interesting. I think that's where it comes down to nod. I'm going with the EST, man. I'm going with the EST. Give me Bianca.
Bianca.
No, I guess valid answers. Nothing bad about that. Nothing bad about that. I need to get more into these games, man. I'm always hosting. I need to,
You want us to ask you? We can ask you and you can get your answers.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So who'd you start with? Was it
Jeff Hardy Batista?
Yeah, Jeff Hardy. So,
Well, you can switch it up if you want. I mean,
I'll do the ones I remember. Okay, Malik, Jeff Hardy, Batista.
that one's kind of tough. I'd say Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy, okay.
A little bit.
To change it up, I'm changing up this one. John Cena, Randy Orton.
Cena.
Cena,
Not even
okay.
close. Not even close.
Okay. Undertaker, HBK.
Undertaker.
Ooh, he said that one fast. Yeah, Mo. He said that one fast. He didn't even think about it. He said,
No, yeah, I think about
As
it.
talents?
as a talent, yeah, we talking about
Other than in ring, Undertaker checks off every other box.
Okay.
Shawn Michaels got in ring, but Undertaker, better promo to me, better character for sure, and he could just have good matches too.
Better promo.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, I'm glad we asked you. I'm glad I switched
Diverse,
it up.
way more diverse promo.
Shit,
glad
Undertaker,
I switched
HBK is more diverse because Undertaker was doing the gimmick, but even as American Badass, Undertaker could cut some really good promos. So he's shown that outside of the Dead Man gimmick, his promo game wasn't bad either. He could cut really good promos. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they're both on the mic. They're both.
It ain't no heel Shawn in Canada.
I'm
But, you
sure.
know.
All right.
I mean, Shawn Michaels' promo work is cool, but it's not like top tier. Undertaker's not top tier either, but I think Undertaker's better on the mic by a little bit.
All right, I got two more men before we
Shit.
get to your women's. Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio. That's the same one you gave us.
Rey Mysterio back in his prime was really good in the ring.
He was, but
Real good. But I think Cody
In the
checks
ring,
off
no
more
shit.
box. I think Cody better on the mic. I think he has just different layers that are just better by a little bit. So I'd say Cody.
All right, hell yeah. I'm changing up your Gunther one. Gunther, Drew McIntyre.
Drew.
Ooh, okay, nice. All right, let's get to the women. Bianca, Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné.
I think Bianca just by a little bit though. I don't think it's a clear. I think the only thing that kind of separates them would be character work a little bit. Or promo a little bit. I think Bianca is better on the mic, but in ring, I think Mercedes probably is better in ring. And then when it comes to character, Bianca probably better at that. But I think what gaps it is just Mercedes promos are like they're like hit or miss.
Yeah, they are. That's why I
I
chose
think
Bianca.
Bianca's promos are just a lot better.
Okay, hell yeah. Chelsea Green, Roxanne.
Low key, I'm gonna say Chelsea Green.
Yeah, that's my guy. We went the same one. Hell yeah, bro.
I'm gonna say
All right.
Chelsea Green.
All right. I'm gonna switch up because I switched up some. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. Talent.
Charlotte.
Okay.
Charlotte.
All right. Hell yeah. All right.
Sure? No, just playing. Let me know.
Rhea Ripley, Stephanie Vaquer. That's the final one.
Rhea.
Ooh, okay. All right. Hell yeah.
Stephanie's on her way though, but Rhea got better layers right now
Right.
than Stephanie does. Now Stephanie's in ring ability is really good, but Rhea just is able to do a little bit more as of right now.
Facts.
So I think Stephanie could definitely be on her way up there, like for the future. Like she definitely the next 5 years or so. Like she gonna be up there, man. She gonna be up there, especially if her English is better. Like if she's able to get more of a better, English accent and everything.
Yep.
Hey,
She got it. She does.
And from the interviews I'm seeing, she's only been here, I think, like a year and some change.
She's
bro.
gotten better, Mo,
She's-
from her
she's
AEW.
gotten a lot
Yep.
better.
She got a lot better. So
Yep.
A lot better.
her promos are going to only improve a little bit, like I said. But if she gets better and better, it's going to be like Milli Vanilli. You know what I'm saying? Like when they first, before we found out they was, lip singing. But I'm saying they had the accents in the beginning. You hear him talk now. Well, one of the guys passed away, but you hear the one dude talk now, and clear English. You feel me?
Sounds like
Milli
he's from
Vanilli
here.
is such a
Facts.
crazy pool.
That's how it was though. When they first,
It's
when they first
1992,
they
bro.
couldn't
It's such a crazy pool.
It's a good pull though in terms of accents. What he's
It
saying,
was.
so it works. And
When
then
it
the thing that
was.
That's how
Stephanie
people.
had-
That's how people knew it was suspicious. Go back and look at them press conferences.
They'd be like,
They had them accents. And you're like, oh, wait a minute,
Yep.
though.
Crazy, bro.
100%. But the thing that I think
downfall.
Stephanie has that Rhea that made, Rhea's from Australia, and you would think that Rhea's worldly, but I think the place that Stephanie's from actually helps her more than it does help Rhea. The fact that Stephanie's from South America, she can tap into the whole Latino culture, and tap into South America as well. Like, nah, bro, Stephanie has a chance to be really special. She does.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean WWE's always been looking for that Latin star. Like they
Mhm.
tried it with Del Rio, they tried it with
They had plenty of them.
Mystico, aka Sin Cara. But I mean, like the mainstay, like a Rey Mysterio type beat. They got Dom.
They've had them. I don't think they ever had a women though.
They never had a
Yeah,
woman
yeah.
one.
Now they can
Yeah.
now they can tap in with the women's side too. Yeah.
You had Eddie, you had Ray. You know what I'm saying? Like you've had people in that spot. You know what I mean?
But
It's
to
probably
his,
not real,
but to
yeah.
his point, after Rey Mysterio, they have been looking for one to replace
They've
him.
been looking.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
haven't really.
Yeah, they wanted Sin Cara, didn't work out. They
Mhm.
obviously wanted Del Rio.
Del Rio.
Just didn't fit that
Yeah,
well.
alright.
I think. See, I mean, they have like Penta now too, but I don't know if Penta will reach that type.
It's gonna be Dom and Steph, man. It's gonna be Dom and Steph. I feel.
I think Penta's like upper mid card max. I fuck with Penta heavy, but
I love
I don't
Penta,
see them
bro.
giving him that big push.
You said Dom. I don't know if they gave it to Dom because they kind of wanted Priest, but they haven't really done much with Priest either, like much lately. So
Priest is kind of falling off.
yeah. I don't know
A
if they
little
give it to Dom though. Like I don't know if Dom,
Because he's on like the worst wrestling show on fucking television right now. But, you know.
I don't know if they'll give Dom like that. I don't know if Dom will have that Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero type aura, like
Ooh.
vibe.
Maybe not that or nah, maybe not that.
I don't know if he'll get that. Like everybody has somebody to represent their community. You know what I mean? Well, most
True.
people, like the Hispanics usually Rey Mysterio.
But
Eddie
I'll say,
Guerrero,
but I'll
like
say
that.
this: the thing that helps Dom, I don't know if you know this, Dom has been going on a lot of the young Latino podcasts, like some of the most popular people, and they love him, bro. Like Dom's
Yeah,
doing
he's
some-
gonna fit, but it's like Rey Mysterio, bro. Like
I see what you said.
Eddie
I know what you're
Guerrero,
saying.
like
yeah,
he may not
that's
get to
the-
that
hard,
level,
man.
but he could be a very good representation. For
maybe not
he
for
could be a very good
us.
representation. He
But
could be a
for
very
Gen-
good representation, but like,
Yeah, Gen Alpha, bro. Gen
the
Alpha's
type
gonna love
of-
him.
and he might have a better WWE career than Ray, possibly based off how he's booked and treated.
Maybe.
But you
Maybe.
got to think Ray is like the face of Lucha Libre, bro.
No,
like,
he is. I know he
Yeah,
is.
Ray's another level.
Like when you think of a mass wrestler, Rey Mysterio gonna be the first guy you think of.
Yeah.
Literally, it's either him or Kane.
100%.
Yeah, like you think of a mass wrestler, Rey Mysterio. That's the first answer.
Yeah,
everybody
it's
goes
the
say.
first one.
They make replica
Mhm.
mask based off his mask. You know what I mean? Like
No, 100%. 100%.
Juan Cena too, man.
Ray's gonna have it, but everybody has like a representation of most representations. Like you think of Samoan, you think of The Rock, Roman.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, people like the Lucha Libre, Rey Mysterio. You know, the black community. I mean, Booker T was up there for the black people. Booker T was a good representation.
New Day.
Yeah, New Day.
They were good ones. The white people, you got plenty of options. You know.
Yeah, you got,
They got everybody.
wrestling.
Literally, like if you look at the top 10 across the
Oh,
board,
of course, El
and
Grande. Yeah, so Grande. Next representation. Of course, there he is right there.
the show.
Greatest
End
superhero of
the
all
show.
time. Great,
Yeah,
great pool.
End the
Yep.
show.
El Grande Americano, man.
great show right there.
Man, more over in Mexico than Vikingo, bro. Come on now.
Facts.
That's crazy but true.
But Kingo's a heel, bro. They hate him.
He's not even a bad guy. They
He's
just don't
the
like
John
him.
Cena.
That's the crazy thing.
He's a John Cena there.
And the crazy thing is, Vikingo is like one of the best wrestlers in the world, bro. Like,
El Grande,
Just 'cause
though,
he beat
El
Del
Grande got
Rio.
aura in Mexico, bro. You know, crazy world.
yeah, Del Rio, he's the man.
Del Rio is the guy, man. All right, guys. So before we get off here, Mo, who you think is going to be the final members of the War Games matches? Get your takes on that real quick.
Oh man, I think they keep Jimmy in there as a fall guy because I think division
Cody
is
Rain.
winning.
Yep, good one.
So I would say Roman for the face side, and then probably Brock, to be honest, for the
What do you
for
think?
the heel
Cena,
side. So what?
then what do you think Cena does if that's the case? That's
Probably defends that IC title.
Ooh,
Probably.
rematch. You think the Dom rematch?
Maybe because they're in San Diego.
Yeah,
I think they
that's
just
what
run that
I'm-
again.
See, I don't know if they do
Um,
that. I think they might do Dom and Ray. That's what I was thinking of.
That's
But
what you think so, right? Yeah.
That would be the right thing to do, but
Listen, you know what
somewhere
they
that
probably
that's
do?
not
They're
even
probably
planned.
gonna do. They're probably gonna do Cena and Ray.
That'd be worse.
I'm
And
not
have-
mad
None
at
of
and
that.
have-
about it, 'cause Cena and Ray's in San Diego, and they kind of been having them interactions too, bro. I can see
You
that.
drop it? Does he drop the IC to Ray and then you
Yeah,
do
triple
Ray
threat?
versus Dom?
A triple
Ooh,
threat?
I'd be cool with the triple threat.
I'd be cool with the
the
triple threat too.
Outside the box in a way.
See, I don't know if Roman's gonna be in there. I feel like Cena would just be there because we know he's gonna be there Monday,
Yeah.
and I feel
Yeah.
like Cena would just be like, "We need somebody to help us, man. We need somebody we can trust." John Cena, like, I just have to feel like that's who.
I can see that.
Roman
That's
was
his last Raw,
"Be up
bro.
Till Christmas.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
his last.
I don't
ever
think
Raw.
Roman might not be back till next year, bro.
Roman said he's not trying to see the twins until Christmas. Ryan's right.
Until the holidays, yeah.
Yeah, he said I don't see y'all ass till Christmas, bro.
But nah, y'all,
That was
bro,
the best
Oh,
line of
fucking-
2025.
it's fucking crazy that this is gonna be John Cena's last ever Monday Night Raw.
Nuts.
Like,
It was electric on Monday being there live. It was crazy.
oh man,
He'll probably have a match on Monday against somebody, his last Raw match.
Mhm.
Which I don't know. Honestly, this just to make people happy. This is to give him the Miz. Just put the Miz in there. Why not?
Anybody begging for that? Salute to you.
Honestly, I think it might be Theory. And make
Comes
redo.
back.
That would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious.
I think it might be Theory.
And hey, if it's Theory, that's how you get John Cena into the Survivor Series, bro. Into War Games. But Theory is the last man. Instead of
Yo, who y'all
Brock.
think Solo's opponent is?
Bro.
I want to say Oba, but they just brought him back to NXT.
Joe Hendry, bro. You know who it is.
Save money, Joe Henry. I kind of want Ziggler.
WWE, bro. He just
Solo and Joe Hendry.
I honestly don't know, man.
signed. I wanted it to be Oba, but you're right. Oba is back to fight Ricky. Oba's not
Well,
coming
actually-
up.
I watched Pierce's video today. At the end, he was like, no one has guessed it yet. I've seen a lot of people speculate, but no one has guessed it.
Maybe
So-
Jericho.
It would be outside the box.
Jericho. You're right. That's why he went on that press tour of TNA looked like the second biggest company.
He'd be doing those. He'd be
The
doing
moment
those
Jericho
after-
left-
Yeah, why did you say
AEW?
that, bro? Like,
Hell,
Because
you know why?
nobody's thought of Jericho. So I mean, I could see Jericho being in there.
Man, you know why Jericho said that shit, bro. He left AEW.
he's coming right back home.
He coming home. Fuck AEW.
Jeff Hardy. I don't know about Jeff Hardy.
Bro, keep Jeff Hardy's ass in TNA.
I don't think it's gonna be Joe Henry. I think it's the safe money because he's got that shit cooking at NXT with Thea.
Joe Hendry is the safe money, but I think I believe Malik.
Nobody's guessed it. I'm trying to think of people from
Yeah.
the past. A lot of people from back then are kind of gone already.
I believe Malik. I think it's Jericho, bro.
Jericho.
I think it's Jericho.
I don't know
Bull Buchanan.
what's his son's name.
B square is crazy.
His son is
Brooks Jensen.
Brooke Jensen. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I like
B
Brooks
squared is crazy, bro.
B square, man. That's who it is. B square, baby.
Jensen. It'd be like this. man.
Danny Basham.
Danny Basham. Bro, go get my guy, bro. He's a
Oh, you know who's gonna be
now.
perfect
Tonga, bro.
person. One of the very few people to beat Cena for a title. Orlando Jordan. Come on now.
Oh nah.
Alex Riley, what's up?
Bro,
Yo.
hey, David Otunga could do it, bro. He's right there.
David
Trick
Otunga would be
cool.
crazy.
Trick would be cool.
Hear that?
That'd be
He come back with the
hilarious.
theme though.
Yeah, low key.
Yo, hey,
Low key.
Hey, real shit. What if Wade Barrett's just on commentary and then all of a sudden his music hits? He's like, "What the fuck?" And then he just
No,
takes
see,
over.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
You might say this.
Bad
it's
news
Jesus.
bears, baby.
Not Jesus, Jesus, the man who stabbed him in the nightclub. Crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, I think
I called back to 2004, bro.
this might be showing my age, but I don't care. You think they do the short entrance ramp at MSG tomorrow? That'd be sweet because you know they want to pack everyone. in.
Ooh, I love that little stage,
Hey,
like
OG.
Rumble 08 type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I think they,
Why did they stop doing that?
when they revamped it. I think they got rid of it.
Maybe it could be, it could be like an RVD
Uh,
too. RVD got like a legend contract.
RVD would be cool because
Mm.
That would be fire.
that match was in New York. Even though it was Manhattan Ballroom, that shit was still
Yeah.
It's a Madison Square Garden, right?
tomorrow's
Yep.
Madison.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's in
It's a
MSG.
big show. It's confirmed.
Yeah, let's
Big
run
show.
it.
Seen the first WrestleMania opponent? Go ahead. What is
Big
big
Show. Oh, get out of here. That would not be
His first ever opponent.
Big
Did he
Show.
walk?
Big Show.
Let alone wrestle?
Lord
Bro.
Tensai is nasty.
Bro, bring in Big Show for the WMD, bro. The Weapons of Mass Destruction punch, baby.
Kevin Federline.
Solo versus Lord Tensai, bro.
It's gonna be Kevin Federline. bro.
Oh, bro,
Oh,
K-Fan.
hell no.
Bring him in.
Oh,
Bring
He
him
does
back.
we seen him need that win back, bro. He need that win back.
Cena's leg was in the air forever when K-Fed picked him.
That shit was
He's probably laying there like, I cannot believe I am.
Brandon, I'm with you. I want Wade Barrett to
Listen,
come out
I
of
ain't gonna
commentary.
lie. Listen, we come up here and we talked about Roman's lows Cena got some crazy lows. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
He does.
Like, losing to
Are
K-Fed,
they, are they Roman bad though?
bro. He
K-Fed's
lost
bad,
to Kevin.
bro.
He lost to Kevin Federline when he was
But
the
dog
WWE
food.
champion. He was the WWE champion.
Hey,
I-
Umaga helped him.
I think
Well,
I don't
Maga
think
helped
I
him,
just
to
don't
be
think
fair.
Mo
Bro.
realizes how crazy Kevin Federline, bro. Kevin
He lost
Federline
to
is
Kevin-
like,
That shit was ass. That shit was ass. Don't get me wrong.
he's a D-list celebrity now.
What
Bro.
makes
Like,
it?
Kevin-
What makes it?
D,
What makes it?
Z list.
What makes it
Yeah,
even
you're right.
worse?
You're right.
Sure, Roman had the dog food dumped on him. Look at the year Cena had in 07 after that. He gonna run through everybody else, but he can't beat Kevin Federline.
Hey,
But he's
Deion
the
Jenkins,
champion.
I'm
He's the
with
champion.
you.
If that match was a title match, he'd be the WWE champion.
Bring in
James
James Gunn,
Gunn.
bro.
Oh, no.
Yeah, bring in James Gunn, bro. Let's do Peacemaker. I'm with it. Let James Gunn
John
be
Cena
the
lost.
Yo.
He lost to People Power in the main event.
That is bad.
People
That is
power.
bad.
People power.
He lost the match to People Power. Roman had some bads. I'm saying he had the dog food. He had some lows.
Didn't Roman lose to Shane?
What about that guy who's on the?
Well, okay, who you rather lose to, Shane McMahon or John Laurinaitis?
Hey, at least John Laurinaitis used to be a wrestler.
Nah,
Shane
get-
McMahon has a wrestler
don't
too.
do that. Don't do that to Shane, bro. Shane, bro. Shane gave up his body for the business, bro.
How many John Laurinaitis? How many Johnny Ace matches you gonna name back in the day?
Yo, the
Zero.
dynamic dude-
No,
The
no,
dynamic dude-
We talking about John Laurinaitis,
Logistics.
bro. You know what his gimmick was back in the 80s, 90s? Skateboard gimmick.
with Shane Douglas, they were the
I
dynamic.
got nothing
dude.
for that.
The dynamic dudes, bro. That's what they were.
I got nothing for that. Oof.
He lost the People Power, bro. Come on, man. That's bad. Like, Roman had some lows. You feel me?
What if Cena's mystery opponent Brutus Clay, bro? Brutus Clay,
Oh,
bro. Bring it
Jesus
back.
Bro, this Clay is nasty work, bro.
You saying nasty work names, Brutus Clay.
Tyrus is one of the worst world
Tyrus.
champions ever.
My guess though, I'm gonna say RVD. I'm gonna say with RVD.
Ooh, okay, all right. Hell
That's
yeah.
fire. That'd be fire.
Like
I'm
a
with
real
you. I'm
surprise.
going with Jericho. That's my official guess.
That would be a real surprise because of the contract. Him and Edge would be like unrealistic.
I don't think Jericho. I don't think
Jericho's
Jericho.
not signed. Yeah, he's not under contract with AEW anymore.
Then Jericho would be sweet.
Yeah, that's why. I
See,
think-
I don't want to say Jericho. 'Cause I think they might want to save him for the Saudi Rumble, so I could see him being that surprise. But
Mm.
I could see Jericho.
You know
being
what's crazy? The last time Jericho showed up on WWE TV was the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
Good call. Good call.
King of Saudi.
All right, you guys, we stayed a little bit longer, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Make sure you tune in. We're gonna be live next Saturday. From now on, we are doing recap shows after the show, so it's gonna be a late show, but we'll be here right after Survivor Series talking about the show, giving our thoughts and everything. So make sure you guys stay on the tune for that. Ryan, thanks for coming through as always, man. Appreciate you taking the time for